holy, 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 another Savior, another Savior. Holy, 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 holy,
Well, this is Mobien. This is dedicated to the gallant heroes of the Nigerian Biafra War and IPO families all over the world. I remember the Nigerian Biafran War, in the thickness of the Biafra genocide. Hey, one man revived the vanishing hope to life. Let the great Biafran army to fight, and they were singing out, holy, 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 all the men will do is another Savior. They were singing out, holy, 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 all the men will do is another Savior. Holy, 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 all the men will do is another Savior. Many years after the genocide, whoa, yet another great leader has risen up now. Oh, and he's leading the Biafrans to victory. Inyamadika yabika kwa namno wao. Hey, anamekele mazuche mefo. Mwanemo, it's an honor having you on board. When I'm singing along, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior. Sing along, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior. When I sing along, holy, 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 is another Savior. Holy, holy, Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior.
Obuzi mmadụ lekunu gebun ihe yi mabojo fogala onye si no gaga dị ndụ kwa ndị Igbo alili gerishi
Brigade may think no, today is the good morning, wonderful people, great Biafrans, wherever you are, on the surface of this very planet, or even beneath, for those of you who are serving in the United States Armed Forces, in the Navy, those of you who are in the submarine, those of you who are under the water, those who are dedicatedly listening.
Nicholas, I see you. Good morning to you. Obin Bros, I see you. Good morning to all of you that are joining me this morning. I want us to go back to Mazi Nnamdi's question and answer segment 2020. So this morning we are going to just run it, together. If you just joining us, if you're just joining or you are going to watch later, please do me a favor, click on the like button and share it widely if you can. Very, very important. And welcome all of you. Good morning to you all. We are just starting, to be honest with you.
And following every development insofar as the restoration of the kingdom of heaven upon the face of this very earth is concerned, I welcome each and every one of you, regardless of where you are domiciled, regardless of your creed, your religion, or your persuasion. We even welcome those of them who are as stupid as to believe in the creation of a white man, Nigeria, the Zoological Republic. Each and every one of you is welcome, but more especially lovers of freedom, the very hardcore upon whose
Odun Phillips, I see you. Good morning to you. We have only a few people that made comments, and we are just 4 minutes of the program. So it's only when you put a comment that I will know that you are here. So your comment is very, very important. Good morning. Good morning. You're welcome.
Resoluteness and determination, we anchor all that we are doing, but above all, we dedicate all that we are to the Most High. This morning, as you are gathered around your listening device, of course, I will ask you to urge those who are around you to also participate, to listen, to phone in, to debate, to ask your questions, because here we are going to answer them. No matter how foolish your question may appear, no matter how sensible they may appear, we will also give those every attention they deserve. We shall respond to you. We are live and we are direct. And today's date, if I am not mistaken, is the 24th day of July in the year of the Most High, 2020. Yes, am I mistaken? No, I'm not. No, today is the 23rd, of course. It is the 23rd, please. Do bear with me. I want to make sure that why is one of my systems showing 23? It is the 24th, of course. It is the 24th. 24th day, Friday, the 24th of July, 2020. The time now is 7 minutes past 7 a.m. in the land of Biafra. 7 minutes past the top of the hour, wherever you are. I know some of you are on your way to work. Some are already in your offices.
Sorry, I muted myself. God is able. I see you. Say you are watching from Indian, and Odin Phillips said he's watching from Paris. That is the city of Wai-Isocha in France. Doze One, Kai Report, I salute you. My respect for you. Thank you so much, Doze. God bless you. You're welcome.
Here, that the truth may prevail, that falsehood may vanish, that light may rise up and darkness will flee. That is why we are here, but above all, to restore Biafra in our time. And if we do all that we are supposed to do, this very year, 2020, shall be our year. We are doing everything we can to restore Biafra as quickly as possible, and there is nothing any mortal can do about it. Those who are working for the enemy can do all they like. Those who are foolishly pursuing the dream, the unrealizable dream of Igbo presidency in 2023 are allowed to dream, because dream is free. You are free to dream. But for us, our pursuit is freedom. Our pursuit is emancipation. Our pursuit is Biafra. And we are here to restore it, regardless of what the Fulefu Brigade may think or whatever they may say. We have come to enlighten, and I am glad to say that the whole of the black race right across the world are being enlightened at this precise moment. Very shortly our line shall open, because I am not here, of course, to analyze the news today. We are here to listen to you, to hear what you have to say, to ask your questions, to debate the issues, and for the whole world to make up their mind. But before we go any further, we must hand over our proceedings to the Most High, as it is customary for us to do here on this very platform. Therefore, we are going to pray a very short prayer, and that prayer is a very simple one, the prayer that Yeshua prayed when he walked the face of this very earth. That very prayer is called the Lord's Prayer, and this morning we shall pray it, because we do not worship any idol, we do not bow before any graven image. There is only one supreme entity, only one God in heaven, and that God is worthy of praise, adoration, exaltation, and adulation. And that is what we're going to do this very morning. And I will ask you to bow down your heads wherever you are. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on this very earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever, we pray. He said, he said, we are going to, of course, go straight to our lines. For those of you who do not have it, we are even going to attempt this very morning to take your calls via Skype as well. I know some of you call us on Skype. Some of you call us on Skype, and we are endeavoring to open our Skype this very morning to be able to take your calls. And for those who are wondering what that is, I will attempt to give it to you in a short while. I am trying to get hold. Our Skype is IPOB2020 at outlook.com. IPOB2020 at outlook.com. That is our Skype. And for the other lines that we have, I will give that to you as well in a short. Remember, it is basically Skype. It is a Skype number if you wish to participate in the program this very morning. Once again, wherever you are, we are welcoming you. The WhatsApp number is +1 512 955 28.
Does it say that we shall continue not going back? Biafra will eventually prevail over Nigeria and the house of saboteurs, ranging from Ogenkere, 4 back brigade 1 and 4 back brigade 2. Somebody actually said that the second one should be called 4 deep, not 4 back. The 4 deep. 4 deep. Oh my goodness. Anyway, just bear with me.
Today is for our people. It is for our listeners. Those of you who are dedicated to the restoration effort of Biafra, you are more than welcome to do so. I am going to go to the first caller this very morning. It is on Skype. This very caller, give us your name and where you're calling us from. You are live and you're direct, and I will suggest you turn your system down. He hasn't turned his system down, so I am turning him off. If you call us and I hear any background noise, I will disengage you. I will disengage you because you are supposed to listen to what we have to say, because the whole world is listening. If you have a background noise, we cannot be able to hear ourselves. The caller on the line on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clear. Can you hear me, my leader?
Of course I can hear you. Go ahead, your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you. My name is Okwekechuku. I'm calling from Spain, Malaga.
From Malaga in Spain. Please go ahead. We are listening.
Yes. Thank you, sir. It's my privilege to speak with you this very morning, and I'm very happy to hear your voice, I want to say thank you, my leader, for your good work that you are doing for us. May Elohim bless you and protect you and hype you all over the world. I want to say we appreciate your good work, our leader, honestly. Without you today, where would we be, When I remember our Biafra struggle, when I remember our freedom that is at hand, I will have hope. Because actually, I am tired of spending Europe. It's not easy to leave my country, Biafra land, to be in Europe for how many years. So, Biafra is our dream. Biafra is our dream, and we are working very hard together to make sure that we restore Biafra. Because without Biafra, we are finished. We are finished. Our leader, do you know that the first time I come to Europe, when they ask me where am I from, I will say I'm from Nigeria. They ask me Nigeria, not Nigeria, they say Nigeria, like they say Nigeria.
Go to Spain, what they tell you is Nigeria. What they call you is Nigeria, because you come from a Niger area. That is where you come from. Yes. That is the stupidity. Thank you, my dear brother, and stay on the line. That is the stupidity of black people that I cannot be able to fathom. I have said this repeatedly. I've said this time and time again. There is something wrong with the brain of a black man. that you allow yourself to be named the same way you will name your cat or your dog by a white man. They came down to our land. They gave us a name, a derogatory name, and people are jumping up and down saying they are proud of that name. When I think about it, when I remember it, it reminds me of the stupidity and hopelessness of a black man. We black people, we are sick in the brain. Our brains are not functioning properly. I'm telling you the truth. And I keep asking them this question. If you claim that Black Lives Matter, if you claim you're equal to a white person, why would a white man come to your village and give you a name and you accept it? That goes to show you are inferior. That goes to show you're not a human being, and that goes to show that you are hopeless and useless to the human race. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good morning, my leader. I am hearing you.
Go ahead, your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, my name is Obinna. I'm a son of the soil. I'm calling you from New Delhi, India.
Thank you. Go ahead. We're listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, my leader, I don't have much to say. I come here this morning to thank you. We have been following you for a long time, and we are seeing the fruit of the work we are doing. I just want to thank you, and I want to ask you to continue, that Chuku Okike Abiyama will continue to guide you. That's my contribution this morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. But this morning I have to warn, please. I want people that want to ask questions, difficult questions, the same way I have received a message on WhatsApp this very morning. You can greet and thank us later. It's a very wonderful thing. But what we need are tangible, positive contributions, even criticisms or a critique of our method, so that we can put you straight. I have a message here from somebody called Spencer Anyewelu, and he said he is the CEO of an online television called Prime View Television. He said he would like to interview me on his program called The Podium and ask me real questions about why IPOB has opted not to go down the route of the Scottish Nationalist Party or ANC by joining the political process using a platform with a self-determination ideology for all the people of Nigeria who want to seek a referendum. First, on who wants to join Biafra or any other separatist entity, and the second one on leaving the zoo, Nigeria. He's asking us, or he's saying that he would like to interview me about why we have not opted to be like the Scottish Nationalist Party or the ANC in South Africa. He's mixing two things here. I will try to answer his question here, and of course I'll respond to him later. First of all, is that SNP is participating in an electoral and political process where there is no rigging, where the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom cannot come and say that somebody who came forth can now become the number one. People don't understand. Africans don't understand, and the zoo people, Nigerians, they don't reason. People went to the polls in Imo State to vote in the last elections. They declared that what's his name? Ihedioha came first. Another person came second. Another person came third. And the Supreme Court governor, Uzodinma, came fourth. And you have seen the unworkability of the electoral process in the zoo. This person writing to me, asking me for an interview, he's aware that in Lagos they said that Biafrans should go back to Biafra land to go and vote. He's aware that polling stations were ransacked and burnt in Kanu, in Kaduna, in Zaria, in Abuja, even in Lagos. They are aware that where our people were voting, they came with their thugs and they destroyed everything. They are all aware of this thing. What I want to understand is what aspect of the brain of a black man cannot link two things together. How do you want us to participate in an electoral process where they wait for you, you do all that you have to do, and they wait for you at the Supreme Court to determine who is going to go forward or not? How do you want us to participate in an electoral process where a university professor will be rigging an election for somebody without a certificate? How do you want us to participate in an electoral process where the Supreme Court, the Electoral Act says you must have secondary school certificate? And you have people forging certificates. They don't have it. They go to court and the court will say, oh, by virtue of the fact that I have been a minister before, oh, how can you say they didn't go to school? Is that the type of society, the type of electoral process you want IPOB to be a part of? They will mess us up. They will wait for us to go to the polls. After voting, they will go to Abuja and they will say, oh, IPOB did not win anything. And what will you do then? What will you do? Then we start demonstrating and they start shooting us and they start killing us. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me?
Mazi Nnamdi.
Thank you very much. Your name and where you're coming, and in English, please, if you may. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Uchenna Wapara from our mom, but I live in Indonesia.
Indonesia, please. Thank you very much. Proceed. We are listening. Go ahead.
Mazi Nnamdi.
Speak English for us, please. A lot of our people are listening and they are not able to comprehend or understand your language. Please speak English if you can.
I say, may Almighty God guide you and protect you in the He said.
Thank you. Go ahead. Is that all you have to say? I don't know. Maybe that is all they have to say. And I have said, please, if you can, I am begging you, you can greet us later. What I want people who can debate. I want people with issues. Those that have problem with the way we are, as our brother just said, that he wants to ask me, why can't we be like SMP? And I've just told him, SMP is operating within a civilized environment, should I say, where people go to the polls, they vote, and their votes actually count. If you allow us to participate in a free and fair electoral process, IPOB will sweep the board. We will even win elections in Lagos. We will win in Oyo. We will even win in places like Kaduna. We will. But the system that you have in the zoo was designed by animals, run by animals for the subjugation of their fellow animals. They are not human beings. And we don't wish to participate in an electoral process where human beings cannot be able to express their preference and have that respected. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me?
Yeah, this is Godwin from United States of America.
Godwin, what is the meaning of Godwin? Don't you have a proper name? What is your proper name, please?
Yeah, that's the name my dad gave to me. I'm from Isoko.
You are from Isoko? You don't have an Isoko name?
No.
Hey. Okay, please go ahead. We are listening. The world is listening. From Isoko, you are in the United States of America. We are listening attentively. Please go ahead. And raise your voice, please. I don't know what is going on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Please go ahead.
I said that our God will bless you and protect you, protect your family, and protect the whole Biafra land.
Yes, sir.
I want you to tell us if we have any representative in Isoko land, because we are seeing what you are doing. Most of us, I don't know what is happening over there. I'm in United States, and I don't know if you have some people on ground there in our area. So, because Urobo, we know that Urobo, our brothers, Ijo, everybody, they are waking up now. But I've not been seeing Isoko people, in the line, online, or discussing with each other and see how their own contribution. So I want you to tell us if we have some people, our representative.
Yes, we have, and I'm sure our Isoko brothers and sisters are going to respond to you. Yes, we are in Isoko land. And IPOB is all across Biafra land. But I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is correct. You, since you're from Isoko, you too can begin that level of awareness which you're hoping to see from our Isoko brethren. You can start it.
I'll be doing that. Well, second question is, Tony Nnamdi, I've been watching him. Tony Nnamdi keep on accusing you that you don't have a map representing what do you call it? Biafra land. So I've been seeing the map. I don't know. I think you should address this so everybody will know that you don't have anything like a master plan. So please, can you throw more light on this?
You see, I have said this over and over again, and as I keep saying, the brain of a black man is deformed and demented. They don't listen and they don't hear. If you explain something over and over, it is that stupidity in their brain they want to be running about with. It is in their nature. I have explained and explained and explained. You are asking me for a map. Don't you have a Biafra map? Didn't you have a map before Ojukwu declared Biafra in 1967? I don't know how stupid some people can be. I don't understand. That is why a white man will kneel on our neck until we choke, suffocate, and die, because we don't reason very well. I have said it, and allow me to repeat. And maybe next week, Friday, somebody will come and ask me the same set of stupid, hopeless questions that I have answered over and over again. Now, let me answer you again. If you want to know the map of Biafra, start traveling from the north or from the west or from Cameroon. Anywhere you encounter women tying two-piece wrapper, that is Biafra land. You're from Isoko, and I want to ask you a very simple question. As an Isoko son, how many pieces of wrapper do your mother tie?
You don't get me.
No. Answer my question. I'm answering your question. I'm going to answer every question. I want to ask you my own. How many pieces of wrapper do your mother tie?
It's two, of course.
Simple. That means you are Biafra. Now, we want to go to the issue of air map, road map, land map, and middle upper tree map. This is the thing that people don't understand. If you have been following us, what we have been doing from the beginning, people came on air to say IPOB has no structure. The same way you're saying, what is our roadmap? If you have been following, I have always maintained that the steps we are going to take to achieve Biafra is a very simple one. First of all, we are going to sensitize our people, which is exactly what we are doing. We are going to educate and to enlighten them. And ultimately, we are going to demand and call for a referendum. As simple as that. I don't understand what other map, what other thing you're looking for. Is it for me to put every plan I'm going to, how I'm raising funds for IPOB, how we are doing it, how we are funding all the programs we have? You want me to write it down on a piece of paper so an idiot will take it to the north and go and sell it? Is that what you want me to do? I am not that foolish. I'm not that stupid. The real, how can I put it? The substance of the work we are doing is not subject to public knowledge, because if I tell you, you will sell it. If I tell you, you will take it to Awasa, to Fulani, and you will sell it. And that is what they have been doing. When people are asking us all these irrelevant questions, they want us to tell them exactly what we are going to do. The same thing happened to our transmitter. They said, show us the transmitter. You must show us. I went and I foolishly did a video of the transmitter. Within 2 weeks, the transmitter was gone. And now, as I'm talking to you right now, I have the pictures. Our transmitter is in DSS compound in Abuja. I don't understand. When ANC was fighting for the equality of black and white people in South Africa, everybody knew what they were fighting for. They are fighting for equality, one man, one vote. How then are you going to ask Mandela, please show us your roadmap, when you understand they are fighting an unjust system, they are fighting apartheid? You're asking, show us your roadmap. But the roadmap is in all their action, in all the speeches. What do you want? What other roadmap do you need than we want Biafra by every means possible? I don't understand these people. But maybe you can educate me.
You are not getting my point.
What is your point?
You are not getting my point. Hold on. You are not getting my point.
Yes.
My point is me, myself, I'm married from Ugobala in Imo State. My children are Igbo too.
Yes.
So you don't get my point. My point is, they are sabotaging your effort. This guy is coming out telling people.
And how many people are listening to him? How many people are listening to him?
Not me. Not
exactly.
Me. Not
exactly.
Me.
You have answered my question. People are not. Gossipers will gossip. Haven't you seen people come out and criticize Trump? Don't you see people criticizing Boris Johnson? Don't you hear people talking? A black man is filled with envy and jealousy. They must be envious. They must be jealous. Ask yourself this very question. Why would a man spend all his life talking about another man if he has something important he's doing? Do I talk about other people? The same way they talk about, the same way these 4 individuals talk about me? Why should I waste my time responding to people who are irrelevant? Because if you have anything to say, we have a battle of ideas. Because you have no idea. You have nothing going for you. Because you went to Fulani Janjaweed, you took money, you told them, oh, I can bring IPOB, I can collapse it. And you have failed. And then you're talking rubbish about me. I don't know who these people are. I've only met them once or twice in my life. But when you hear them talk about me and IPOB, you will think they were part and parcel of this very family from the beginning, when clearly they are not. You are asking me to respond to somebody who is not intelligent enough for me to respond to. I say he's not intelligent enough for the very simple reason that if you have been listening to what I've been saying on Radio Biafra from the beginning, and you come in 2020 or 2019 and you say there is no roadmap, we don't know where they're going, you are either deceiving yourself or you're a very horrible, terrible human being. One of those two. And the Igbos will have it in abundance. That is the way we are. Because you cannot be Nnamdi Kanu, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. You cannot be. The work I'm doing was ordained from heaven. I was born to do this very work. You cannot be like me. Not now, not forever and ever. That is why they're running around begging us, come and join us. How can I join you when you have nobody? How can I join you when you're working for a new Nigeria movement? How can I join you when you have no pedigree? You have no presence on the ground. You cannot give command. How can I join you? I gave command and there is no Nigerian movement in Hamburg. Who are these people? Why do we gravitate towards gossip and irrelevance? I keep asking myself. What is it about our people that men, is only men that will ask these useless, foolish questions? Why are you not working with that person? Why are you not working with that person? And I'm asking you, why can't they go and join IPOB and become a coordinator if they're very good? And over time they can be promoted. Than one idiot staying somewhere talking rubbish on video and then expecting IPOB to collaborate with him or her. Who are you? We number millions all over the world. I said millions. How many are you? 4 people asking millions of people to go and join them. Are you people? I don't know. It's not you. It is not you. But I that is what I want you to understand. Forget about people. If people don't criticize us, we will not be as effective as we are. So criticisms is a very welcome development and I love it. And let them continue to do so. I welcome it. Because in Biafra land, let's say you are the Prime Minister of Biafra or President tomorrow. Somebody can come to you, point to your face and say, you're a very foolish man, you're stupid, you're this and that. Do you think we are going to allow you to imprison that person or to kill them because they criticize you? No. It's for you to explain to that very person the reason why your policies are the way they are. That is the type of Biafra we want. A Biafra where criticisms will reign supreme, but only to better us and not to drag us down. Thank you very much.
God bless you, brother.
And bless you too. Thank you very, very much. That's the way we roll. We explain facts and figures that the world may understand who we are. They think we are joking, but of course we are not. If we are not effective, why are they begging us to join us then? If we are not good, we have no roadmap, but they are begging us to join us. I have been talking to them. I want them to work with us, and they have said no. The same people you said have no roadmap. You're begging them to work with you. What does that tell you? The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? Can you hear me? You can hear me? Okay, wonderful. And good morning to you. Good morning to you. I am trying to get you on speaker, but unfortunately, the number of calls is not allowing me to do so. It is not allowing me to do so. I don't know what is wrong. It is not allowing me to do so. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear, my leader.
Thank you. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Chiwoke. I am from Abia State, Biafra land, but I currently live in Cyprus.
There is no place in Biafra land called Abia State. Tell us where you come from. If you don't know the province, you give us the name of your village. There is nothing like Abia State in Biafra land. Abia State is a construct of the zoo. From where?
Osa Uku local government. Osa Uku in Obingwa.
You're from Osa. Amazing,
yes.
Amazing stuff. Because I have Osa in Ibeku as well. I come from Ibeku, and we also have Osa in Ibeku. which shows the interrelatedness and interconnectedness of the Biafran people. Please go ahead.
Okay. I want to first thank you for what the Lord has doing with you to the life of Biafra. You know, even here I'm new here. I've tried in a way that I can see my people, but I've not seen a Biafran organization here.
Where are you?
And I also
Where are you?
Cyprus. I live in Nicosia, not Cyprus.
We have IPOB.
Cyprus.
We have IPOB in Cyprus, not northern Cyprus, but I think in the south we have IPOB in Cyprus. And before we finish this program, I'm sure somebody is going to put me right. We have a family in Cyprus. There is IPOB in Cyprus. Mostly they are students, but we are in Cyprus. That I can assure you. That I can assure you.
You know that southern and northern have problems, so they are not interrelated. So here different. I cannot travel to the southern Cyprus. I can only stay here in northern Cyprus.
Wow, I didn't know that. I never knew that.
Yes. You know, the country sometimes ago they kind of having a problem. So the northern Cyprus is controlled by the
Turkish, I know, and south is by Greece. I know that, but what I don't know is I don't know that the animosity is so deep that they can't even travel to each other's territory. I know there was some kind of partition when Turkish paratroopers stormed Cyprus, but I didn't know that. You know, they cannot even travel to each other's territories. I never knew that. But I'm sure before this program is over, somebody will put us right. But what you can do is to start an IPOB family in northern Cyprus. That is what you can do. Because IPOB belongs to everybody. Rather than people coming and asking us, oh, why don't you work with me? Why don't you work with other people? I ask you, wherever you are, collapse whatever you are doing into IPOB. If there is none where you are, please start a family. That is the easiest and the best way to go about it. And I thank you very much for calling. But I'm asking you now to start IPOB family where you are in northern Cyprus.
Yes. That's why, like the other day, you told us to bring to create a kind of company, something. I've forgotten how to put it. And I did it for. I want to know, you know, that I cannot just start on my own. You know, I need some guidelines that will help me or that will enable me to do so, because I cannot just, for my own understanding, investing something that I've never given the order to do so.
You have the order from me to start a family meeting, and how do you start a family meeting is very simple. Those of you who love Biafra, who love freedom, you come together and you start to hold meetings as to how you can improve, as to how you can better, as to how you can make your own contribution in whatever way, guys, or form towards advancing this very cause of the liberation of our land. As simple as that. Call people together and have a meeting, and or ask other people how do you start IPOB in your various countries. As simple as that. You call a meeting of like-minded people, and as simple as that. And you contact our.
If I greet you, I see your comments, and Olo said, I don't know what is wrong with Igbos. Mazi Nnamdi said questions, but they still call talking stories. So you notice that, right?
POS, or somebody will contact you. You have an inquiry lines, you have them. I announced the lines a few days ago. If you go to my page, the numbers are there. Go there and call any of the numbers, and you'll be told what to do in great detail.
Okay. Continue to bless you and the life of IPOB.
He said, and bless you too. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you very much for calling. We are live and we are direct. And as I said earlier, the whole world is listening. I have another caller on the line. This caller, give us your name and where you're calling from. You are live and the whole world is listening.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. What is your name, please, and where you're calling from?
Okay, my name is Daniel Madabushi Ibewa. I'm in Imo State, Olu Province.
And where are you calling from?
I live in Italy.
In Italy.
I'm a full-blooded IPO member.
Please go ahead.
Bergamo zone.
Bergamo. Okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm very happy that I speak with you this morning. I cannot go on to say God protect and guide you for what you are doing for us, Biafrans, because I know that heaven sent you. Then my contribution is this, because I have a father that is 106 years.
Wow.
He once told me something and said, one day I was working with him on the farm. I asked him about Biafra. He said, Biafra, we are the son of the rising sun. He told me that if I see the map of Biafra, I will see the rising sun. That is, we are from the, so we are, our nation, we work with nature. The life, that is our life, we work together with nature. He told me that that's why he see the Biafra old men. If you see old men, when you ask him what is the time, he will tell you to go outside of the sun. He will look your
shadow. Your shadow.
Shadow.
Yes.
He will tell you exactly the time.
Yes.
He said, we work with the nation, we are the children of the beginning.
Yes.
And he said, sometimes we are listening to you when you said that where we worship is in where we worship in the IPOB, that is Biafra is our religion.
Yes.
He told me that Biafra is a spirit. Biafra is a spirit.
And your 106-year-old father is telling you all this. Your 106-year-old father is telling you all this.
His old father, his name is Ibeyewa Gabriel Okrobia. He said when he lets the spirit of Biafra to enter you, he cannot sabotage your fellow Biafra.
Absolutely.
Because the spirit is in you. He said Biafra is a spirit.
I agree.
So I'm using this word that my father told me to let all Biafrans, especially our Eastern governors and politicians, that they should let the spirit of Biafra to enter them, for them to know where they're from.
But you should also understand, my dear brother, you should also understand that the spirit of Biafra is competing with the spirit of darkness, the zoo, competing with the spirit of envy, competing with the spirit of jealousy, competing with the spirit of PhD, pull him or her down. These are the demons confronting an average black person, especially a Biafran, on a daily basis. And I have taught this on this platform time and time again. Why do you think only 5,000 white people conquered 20 million Africans? 5,000 white people from Europe colonized everybody. When people think about it, it should tell them something about our brain, our nature, and the way we act.
Mazi, you cannot allow the spirit of what man creates to enter you and dominate you. What the Lord have already planted. Biafra is a nation that God plants. And Nigeria is a nation that human being creates. There is no anyhow we will allow, because of money or the peanut we are getting from the Nigeria, and use it to dominate the legacy that is supposed to live for your unborn children. When you think that you are toiling for your children, and those children will grow up and call you a coward, that you toil for peanut instead of go for what you want. So I'm using this opportunity to advise them that they should not do what their children will grow up. They are doing it now, thinking that they are inquiring for their children. But those children will grow up and tell them that they're a fool because they go to peanut instead of going for what they want.
I agree with you, and I hope that befalls them in time to come. I hope that becomes their portion in time to come. But one thing is certain. We should stop complaining, because if you go to the farm, you go and plant maize or corn or cassava or even go-flavoured pumpkin or yam, don't you go to weed it? The weed that will sprout in your farm, will they have regard or respect for the yam, the cassava that is in your farm? Because weed is natural. It is natural. Darkness is bound to come. Evil will always exist. So there are evil people amongst us. and you just don't wish them away. But when they grow up like a weed, you go and you weed your farm, isn't it? Because if you allow the weed will choke the good crops that you've planted, and you will starve and you will die. So you will go and you keep uprooting the weed until whatever you planted matures, and then you go and harvest it. We are live and we are direct. This is our phone-in session, and I welcome all of you who are calling in this very morning. The caller on the line, I'll put you on hold. Yes, your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name is Obu. I'm calling from the zoo.
Hey, which part of the... Please go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm calling from the zoo in Lagos.
Please go ahead.
The zoo must come down.
It will, of course it will.
I'm the most grateful person on the surface of the earth concerning this movement and concerning the power that God has given you to stand and remain firm. I've had a lot of rubbishes left, right, and center, but I know that
the same way you have a weed in the farm. If this is rainy season, if you go to your farm, some of our farms now, if you're lazy, the weed will choke the crops you've planted and you will go hungry. So there are bound to be chaff, there are bound to be weed, there are bound to be idiots and non-entities seeking relevance. If you give them relevance, they will get it. If you ignore them, end of story. It's like going to uproot the weed in your farm. As simple as that. People are bound to talk. It is life. It is human nature. Because this very Indomie generation or those before them, gossiping is a way of life, because that is why you do cultism. People do cultism because our universities, they don't teach anything. If you sleep with a lecturer, you pass. If you bribe a lecturer, you will pass. So why study? You go and do cultism. But if it is in those days when you have to write what is called a term paper, one term paper every week, you won't have time to go and do cultism. That is how it is. An idle mind is a devil's workshop. People who are idle, doing nothing, maybe doing one nefarious activity or the other, are bound to naturally gravitate towards talking rubbish they do not understand. Please go ahead. Are you listening to me, or are you listening to the device around you? Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. I want to ask, with all the awareness that's been created concerning the injustice and concerning the killing in Nigeria, I'm still wondering why a body like the United Nations has not taken this as an emergency matter. That's one thing I want to know. Number two, I know Asari Dokubo has been in peace with his oppressors over some time. After a certain time, he has been paid. But I want to know, is there a way that he is going to be part of this movement? Because recently he's also been declaring to be a Biafran. How come he has not been able to catch the spirit and the movement?
Thank you for your questions. But one thing you ought to understand is that United Nations will not come to do anything, because United Nations was set up by the same people who want you to remain in what they created. Somebody sent me something very important before I came on air, and I was going through it. I will talk about it in greater detail perhaps on Sunday during our next live broadcast. The white man, the Europeans, came to Africa and they created countries. Africans allowed them to get away with it, and that conferred on the white man a godlike status. So the white man, or some certain Europeans, they see themselves as God. They went to Africa, they did what only God is allowed to do. Only God is allowed to create a nation. But they went to Africa and they created nations for black people. And those black people accepted it. They gave black people names and black people accepted it. Now, the white man set up what is called a yardstick for you to measure what is right and what is wrong and what is good and what is bad. And because of that, they love it. If you want to dismantle this creation of these demigods from Europe, they will tell you no. That is why somebody with PhD will call himself a Nigerian, will say, I am a proud Nigerian. He will say, I will die for Nigeria. And when you ask him, but who created Nigeria? He will tell you it is God, that it doesn't matter.
You see, Alasaka, Alabama, Ring Apasino, criminal. Now, I want you to let me read your comments for those that may not be opportune to see your comments, because once the live stream ends, the live chat always ends. So let me just add it to this video. You said that Kai TV, Kenena TV, Humble Lion TV, deceiving Biafrans, that USB, useless government, are for fighting for Biafra. Now, please, I would like to ask you, who is Kai TV? Who is Kai TV? I have not seen, I don't know anybody called Kai TV. Then I know Kenena TV, I know Humble Lion TV. So who is Kai TV? That one apart. You said that for the sake of Kenena and Humble Lion that I know their channels, their fans watch them and all that. So can you also tell us why you say so? How are they deceiving their fans? You said you are still copying the same thing. You don't need to copy it. I'm here. You said Kai TV, Kenena TV, Humble Lion TV, deceiving Biafrans that USB useless government is fighting for Biafrans. Does it mean that you don't hear? You are repeating the same thing over and over again. I said, can you tell us how these people are deceiving Biafrans, if I may ask? And you are yet to tell us who is Kai TV. Who is Kai TV? USB useless government who is not working with Biafran Liberation Army. Again, how are they deceiving, or how do they deceive Biafrans? If you can answer these two questions. One, who is Kai TV? Two, how are they deceiving Biafrans? Then if you say that, if you can answer that, then I will reply. Say, whether PM minister is coming out very soon. PM is coming out, and that is a prayer of everybody. My brother Kai, this name called by the Efulefu Alasaka are the names hitting the sabos. Hitting the sabos, he is being threatened with names. You are Kai TV. I am not Kai TV. That is how my name is not Kai TV. My channel name is not Kai TV. It's called Kai Report, not Kai TV. Okay, that's failure number one. Number two, how are they deceiving Biafrans? How? Also, I understand what you mean. Sometimes it's good for you to reply to them. Good afternoon, Mazi Kai. I see you, Julius. Useless. Forget about useless you are typing. Be objective. Be realistic. Can you come here and use your voice? Let us iron it. Let us talk about it. I know you won't, because you are a liar. You can't be proud. You are not man enough to be proud of what you are saying. I know you can't. You will not come here.
That is what we are faced with. When United Nations sit down and look at black people, they see us as a non-existent entity. We don't exist to them. We are just a footnote. You know, when you write your thesis or you write your project, anytime you reference somebody, you come and put it on a footnote. You say, I am referencing so and so person. That is who we are in the history of humanity, in the history of mankind. We don't exist. That is why they are fighting tooth and nail to stop what we are doing, because they know that this type of enlightenment we are bringing is very dangerous for their supremacist views. People, some, I'm not saying all, because British people in the main are very good people. There are some people in Britain that see the white man as the pinnacle of God's creation. And after that, white woman. After that, you have the Asians, and then black people are at the bottom of the ladder. I've preached this before. That is why Satan, Lucifer, devil is a black man. You must understand this. There is something I'm going to post right after this very program to prove to the whole world that the kneeling of the white man on the neck of Lloyd George, or is it Floyd George, or whatever his name is, a black man that was killed in America, is what they have been doing to Africa for very many years. But the funniest thing is that it is we Africans that encourage and support them. Because I'm telling you the truth, if a white man were to go to your village now and pick one of the families from your village, that family becomes noble. They become known. Everybody wants to be like them because you're recognized by a white person. There's something even happened to us when we got to England, and you see somebody, if he's friendly with a white person, they feel that they have arrived. You that only have black African friends, they see you as being inferior. After all, he has a white friend. So everything that we are suffering today is our own making. And you don't expect the United Nations to come to our rescue because we are our own worst enemies. Take Biafra, for instance. We are pursuing our freedom. But some people are busy trying to do the best they can to discourage some of you from participating in this very noble effort. That tells you all you need to know about our people and why, even if I'm United Nations, I will not come to your rescue. I'm being very honest with you because we are very, very useless and hopeless. I have another caller on the line. Can you hear me? He is not listening. He is listening to the device, and that is why I cannot take his call. If you call us and your device is very loud, we will not take your call. A sister wrote to us from USA saying, my question is, if anyone wants to borrow money to IPOB, can it be paid back when Biafra comes? And how guaranteed can that be in case I'm going to take out my retirement money as a single mom to give to IPOB? And she's writing from United States of America. And these are the people that the kingdom of the Most High Elohim is made for. You see, as our brother said earlier, that Biafra is the spirit. This our sister, Nwada Amaka, is moved. She's living, she sent us a message. She's living in America. Her number ends in 7814, saying, I am prepared to take out my retirement money in order to fund the freedom of my people. But can I get the money back? No, you will not get the money back because people have died fighting for this very freedom. They don't have their life back. And we that are living, we continue to pursue it until Biafra comes. And I won't even allow you, I will not allow you to use your pension money to put into IPOB. No, people will do that. I remember, which is why I have so much regard, love, and admiration for the one Onenyi family in Los Angeles. I remember people asked me,
Alasaka, you said that you will pay. You said you will pay very soon, right? If I hear any comment like threatening message from you again, if I hear it again, then I will tell you your own side of the story. Okay? If I hear any, I will just give you the grace. If I hear any threatening message from you again, then I will tell you your own story. Okay? Then you know, because you cannot just come here and begin to yap nonsense. The reason why I don't want to block you is because I want you to repent. But if you insist, I'm not even here. I'm not even analyzing anything here. I'm just playing Mazi Nnamdi's message. What am I going to analyze from Mazi Nnamdi's teachings? Do you understand? So your own is to put your ear and learn. But if you don't want to learn and you choose to utilize the opportunity that you have to be here now, I will not tell you where your own story. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let me assume that you are a little child. Maybe you are older than me, but I don't know your age. But your brain shows that you are nothing. You are not even existing at all. So if you try it again, then I will tell you your side of the story. So don't say that I did not tell you. Because one, I did not deceive anybody. Two, I did not stop anything that you think you are doing. Okay, you said you will pay for everything you people did. Let me assume that you type this one before hearing my warning. Okay, warning number 1, number 2 has come and gone. After and next one, you blame yourself.
Why? But all these things that are happening, you know, you don't want to. You are not antagonistic towards one another. And I said, no, I will not be. And somebody asked me why, and I said, because I was in one Anani's house in Los Angeles having dinner once. One Anani came to me and said to me that he wants to sell one of his houses in Los Angeles to fund IPOB, and I told him no, that he will not do it. I told him he will not do it because we are all over the world. Freedom is not just for 1 or 2 people, it is for everybody. And we must all individually. People have given their lives in this very effort. In this very effort, including my mother and my father. They died because of this very effort we are making. So what is it to try and come out to support? And people are supporting in very many ways. I will not allow anybody to sell their house or to put their pension fund into this very liberation. We have our people in the... Only Texas can fund this movement. Very neat and clean without anybody selling their house. I said only Texas in America. Or California, in fact. Do you know that California is richer than United Kingdom? California has only one state in America. California has a bigger economy than the whole of United Kingdom. Only California. And our people are there in large numbers. If Lefuism will leave them alone for them to participate in what we are doing. Thank you very much, our dear sister Mada Amaka. Thank you for your kind gesture, but the answer is no. We are not going to accept it. Talk less of paying back. We won't accept it. Our people are all over the world.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much, man.
I really appreciate
all they can to support this very effort. Somebody have just written, what is your name, please? You didn't give us your name. You're telling us about Fulani headsmen. If you want me to read out what you're writing, please, you must give us your name. You must give us your name. Very, very important, please. You must give us your name. We are live and we are direct. And we have another caller on the line. This caller on the line, I can see +234. Give us your name and where you're calling from, please.
My leader, good morning.
Good morning to you.
I'll be with you.
You say, and you too.
My name is Mazi Nnamdi.
Yes.
I'm calling from Iguacha.
From Iguacha.
Iguacha is in Biafra land. I hear from Abia. No Bingwa, precisely.
Go ahead.
Mazaga Dragonamao.
You say? Thank you. Speak in English, please, because the world is listening.
At this time, we have come, and Biafra is what we have come to look for. It's our rights, and nothing will take us back. Because our leader is there doing the needful, we are here also doing the needful. And we are supporting you in everything.
Thank you.
That we will lay our hand on. All your enemies, all the saboteurs, we are seeing all of them. And
honestly speaking, we don't have enemies. People, there is hunger. People are looking for relevance. You know, you can't tell me the reason why Joe Biden is rising up to contest, with Trump in November is because he too wants to be the president, isn't it? People contest to become, yes, so people want to be like us. Some people somewhere want to be like Nnamdi Kanu. They cannot be. The thing is that if you say now there is a vacancy, we are going to have, how can I put it, voting as to who, or election as to who will be the IPOB leader. They will throw their name in the ring.
Yes.
Because that opportunity doesn't exist. That is why they do what they do. Some of them, only about 4 or 5 of them. They want to be noticed. People want to be noticed because in an era of hunger and poverty, they want to be recognized because they know that our real enemies have the money. The Fulani Janjaweed, they have the money. And they know that in the history of our people and our history of betrayal, that once you're seen betraying your people, you will attract, should I say, the patronage of those that want to maintain the status quo. That was what the Fulanis did. As Biafran people, we are busy fighting the British with a Kumeku. Some of you may be too young to know this. As we were busy fighting them, as the Benin Kingdom was busy fighting them, as the Yoruba, the Oduduwa were busy resisting the white man, when the white man got to the north, went to Zaria, went to Kanu, went to Sokoto, the emir said, hey, hallelujah, we have seen Beture. Beture will do us very well. Now, when Britain sat down and considered who to give power to, they said, we'll give power to those who were loyal to us. So what you're seeing today didn't start today. Even the Fulanis, what the traitors are doing today, the Fulanis did to all Nigerians during the time of colonialism. The Fulanis lay down for the British, bowed before them. Britain said, you are my favorite and I'll give you all the power, I'll give you all the privilege, I'll give you all the money, and I'll give you all the influence. And they are holding it till this very day. So some of these people grew up. They saw how the Fulanis made it. And they are thinking, for me to be a governor like Hope Uzodinma, let me go and bow and kneel before the Fulani. Let me go and sleep with the Fulani, 4 Fulani Dandaudu. 1 in Sokoto, 1 in Kanu, or another 1 in Bauchi, 1 in Zaria, 1, in fact, even 5, 1 in Meduguri. They go there and they bastardize them. Yes. They sodomize them in the north. And then they come back and they make them governor. That was how Hope Uzodinma became governor. And some of these Efulefus, they want to be like that. They know that Nnamdi Kanu IPOB is a thorn in the flesh of the zoo. So they are doing what they are doing so they can appear attractive to the Fulani, so Fulani can go to them and give them money. Okwa Abiasika did it during the war. Some of you don't know Okwa Abiasika. He became the governor of the East Central State, present day, Southeast, and some parts of South. Some people don't know this. He was
Alasaka. Let me invite you. Okay, I think you have a lot of things to say. I think there's something about you. Let me know you. This is the link because Alasaka, if that is your name. In fact, even if you don't want to mention your name, this is me inviting you to join me on this live broadcast. Tell the whole world that thing that we are getting wrong, that thing that you know. You understand? That people don't know. I am inviting you to join us now. I just want to have a conversation with you. Okay? You said that I'm deceiving people. You said that I am supporting evil, like the way you are putting it. You said that CS is a Jezebel and all that. I want to talk to you personally. Don't on your camera. Yes, she's a daughter of Fulani. And so, whatever you want to say, can you just follow this link and join me on the live broadcast? Because I don't want to invite people here before now. But since you are like this, let it not be as if you wanted to talk to, but there's no opportunity given to you. Follow us, because this video that I'm making here is going to be here forever. I'm not going to delete any of my video. So this video will be here forever. So the whoever is going to watch it later, maybe the person must have, listened to the part where I called you out. I will read your comment, and they may think that you are here trying to expose us, trying to expose me, and I did not allow you. There's no chat for that. Please, here is the chance. Follow the link. Join me here, live broadcast. Let us hear from yours outside of the story. Let us start from how the whole thing happened. Let us go deeper about it. I'm not getting anything from anything here. That's the mistake many of you are making. I am not gaining anything. Nobody is paying me a farthing. Okay? Nobody. So that I don't have any reason to on my camera, use my platform to begin to lie to people. And somebody like you who know nothing, you don't know your left to your right, and you want to say something that you cannot justify, before you accuse somebody, make sure that you have done your primary assignment, which is knowing try to know the issue, know the information, keep yourself informed, so that when you want to say something, you are saying it based on what you have, based on what you have verified, based on what you can see. Remove emotion, remove sentiment. Do you understand? If you give USB pen and paper today to write best independence broadcaster that they like, I know that I am not going to make top 5. I'm being honest. USB government, that you are attacking me now. If you give the USB government pen and paper, write best independence broadcaster they want, I am not making. I may not even make top 10. But to be honest, I'm sure that I can make top 5. And I know the reason. And I know why. Just like Ogekere. Give them pen and paper. They will not include me either. Because I'm not here to please anybody. If you can give my own broadcast is, or my own live broadcast, or my information is evidence-based, evidence. Even if I don't have the evidence, I will do my best I will try my best, I work myself hard. I have to work hard to get that the information to make sense out of it, to find out those hidden things about that thing. Those things, these are things that you, Alasaka, cannot do. You can't do it. You can't. Not that you are not capable, but you may not have the time. And because I don't know you, I don't want to judge your mentality or your sense of your reason. But I don't know you, I can't go as hard as that. Or unless you make it, you expose yourself, then I will not think, okay, based on what you are saying, this is what I think, this is what I think about you, this is what I feel that you are. So I don't like this idea of you just hide behind your keyboard and begin to yap nonsense. What I'm doing here, I'm not even analyzing anything. I just bring Mazi Nnamdi's confession, because I know that Mazi Nnamdi, I have many of his old videos, many. I know the channel to get it from. But why I choose this one is because we are now in July. This is July. And he made this broadcast 2020. July 2020. July 24. 20. I even put it here on the title. Even on the thumbnail of this video, I put it out there. Nobody will come here and say that he clicked on this live broadcast because he thought it is a very, that Mazi Nnamdi is live now. No, I made it clear to you that this is Mazi Nnamdi's message. So year, so month, so day. I even put Friday. And you jump all this that we are saying here, begin to call me out that I'm me, you, Kenenna. And who again did he mention? He said, Kai TV, Kelena, and who again did he mention? Humble Lion. We are different. I have not spoke with Kenena. I have not talked to Kenena since like one-on-one since I was born. Some of you are very close to Kenena than I am to Kenena. Is Kenena a bad person? No. Is he preaching the truth? Yes. But his style of preaching is remarkably different from mine. Some people may come out and say something without evidence. Kenena, the way I'm looking at him, he loves evidence as well. He do his assignment. What Humble Lion is doing, he can't compare it with my own. He's doing his own, I'm doing my own. We are not in any forum where we share things together like that. No. Please, if you know that you don't want to say anything, don't follow the link and come. I don't like when somebody follow my link and all of a sudden you disappear. I don't appreciate that. If you know that you don't want to say something, don't come, or after coming you go. Please, so that I will not ignore you when next you choose to come. I mean, you may come and I will not bring you in. So please let us be, because I don't want someone to trigger my anger. You, Alasaka, you have no evidence. You are just you are accusing other people of committing crime or being noisy or noise pollution or anything at all. Maybe whatever you want to put out there. That is not who I am. I'm not like you. You are condemning other people. You are condemning other people, but you are the one actually carrying out sustain. It doesn't. I don't like it. Let me give mic to Ozil. Ozil is here with us. You're welcome.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mazi. You're welcome.
Yeah,
I thought you had, was it your network?
Yeah, it's my network. It's my network.
Okay. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Biafrans in the studio. Good morning, Biafra all over the world. Yeah, Mazi, the message of our spring leader, I was listening to when you're playing it. You know, we have been saying this in all this while. We have been saying this all this while. That the actualization of Biafra freedom is a fight between the forces of darkness and the forces of the light. And that's what Biafra represents. You and I know the area we came from is an area of dark force, where the dark force manifests there and then, every minute of the day. So in the name of hearing Biafra, all those dark forces are rebelling. They are rebelling. They can come in a human form. You know, those task force cannot just manifest without a human form. So they use a human form to manifest their evil. So when you look at what we are doing, you can see that the manifestation of the dark force is they are rebelling. But no matter how they rebel, the end justify. They will seem that they seem that they are maybe they are getting upper hand. The ending part they will determine. They will end in disastrous. That's how they do it. Everybody will be seen. They may be heading ahead of the other ones, but they had the end. You will surprise how they end. They end badly. And that's one of the things that you, as a light carrier, you identify that this person is evil person, this person is good person. They how they end their life will tell you. People will talk about them. People will talk their legacy. People will tell you that this guy is so good. It's when they ended it, not when they started. So it's all about that. So we keep on saying it. What we are here in this platform, this studio, every day and then, we keep on talking on one particular thing. It's just to make sure that the message are being across, so that the message will be seen on our people. That's the reason why. Because when you look at it, all we are saying here every day, just one thing. What is that thing? Biafra freedom, and that's what we are saying here every day. Somebody may come here and accusing you unnecessary. Maybe accusing you, but our spring leader already explained this in your tape. They're just accusing you because of envy. They are accusing you because of how you are doing it, you are getting it. They are not happy that see you getting it. Some people have run away from their village because of all these evil men. They can't go to their village. When they saw you wearing new clothes, look at the idiot or someone for home. Look at this idiot also. Look at this idiot. It's natural. It's here. It's manifesting. This is what Biafra will help us eliminate. It will not eliminate them totally because their existence are divine, but it will reduce them at an extent. You understand? It will reduce them at an extent. You understand? So that's what is happening. That's what they see playing every day by them. They play their game in everywhere. They can't even go and deep even where you are not expecting. You understand? They will go and deep where you are not even imagining to bring their evil, to cause commotion here and there. It's happening. So that's why I'm not surprised what is happening. If you tell me I'm not surprised because I have been educated myself by all this information. Our leader have already telling us, PM already told us his own side of story. How freedom and being fought, how freedom and being actualized. Unless you are not following that young guy, the guy really educated me a lot of freedom achievement. So that's why when I saw this thing that happening in the arena of Biafra freedom, I wasn't panicking. I wasn't surprised. When Azikiwe and the Marebo and all the rest was bringing Nigeria, everybody are making noise now. Britain called them terrorists. I hope you heard that. They called them terrorists. I hope you heard that. Azikiwe was named. They named him terrorists. The Queen named Azikiwe and them terrorists. But at the end of the day, Azikiwe is the one celebrated by Nigeria, not
Nelson Mandela, that everybody is trying to copy him now, was also named terrorist.
So terrorists has always been a nickname of freedom fighters. So
Exactly.
freedom fighter is a nickname of freedom fighter. And if you have not been mentioned or called a terrorist, which means what you are doing, you are not doing well. Our spring leader said it. When you're doing something, they are not talking about you, they did not come after you, they did not do anything about you, means that what you are doing, you are not getting it right.
You're not getting it right, yeah.
As once you are getting it right, you will be a center of everything. The attraction, you will be a center of attraction. Everybody will talking about you. People will be beginning to cast you. People that don't even know you will be beginning to talk about you. People that cannot even come to the office you visit, beginning to talk about you. Mediocres here and there, they're beginning to talk about you. So my brother, never you disarray or disappointed on all these things when you're hearing them. It's normal. It's part of life. They are there to strengthen us. That's always and the only
I honestly understand what you are saying, but the way I felt so bad each time I listen to them is that an Igbo man, you understand? You say you are an Igbo person, and you speak Igbo like me. We share everything in common. We are one. And after battling with Jafonja, when I turn around, I see my brother. My brother would be the one to call me terrorist, and that honestly, that thing, I felt so bad. It breaks my heart to see.
Not only you that felt that. I myself, I always felt bad too, because when I heard them saying a dear friend is a terrorist, well, myself, I also felt bad about it. But the other way around, I always speak courage to know that that's part of the game. That's another thing to use. I used to encourage myself. I said, well, this is part of the game. If I didn't call a terrorist, what name they will call me? Are you getting it? What name they will call me? That means that what I'm doing, I'm in the right track. You understand? That means I'm in the right track. If I have not been mentioned or called a terrorist, what are we doing now? What are we talking? He must be called terrorist. Look at why you saw as an ago. You understand? Evil doer, evil. You know. I already said it here. You know, Obanje has the two ways of going. You know, there's the one that are so disastrous. There are some are good. We've seen them. They will become a prosperous. When the Obanje woman, when you see a Obanje woman, some are prosperous. They are doing well. When some are disastrous, they are disaster. Each family they enter one also not there. You understand? Some are like that. You understand? So why you show her own aspect? Any area she found herself, she would like to create a chaos there. She would like to show that she has the spirit. She would like to show to beat it. She would like to, being proud of for what she is and who she is. You understand? So those things are not, attestation on someone who's spiritually inclined. You understand? When you say you're spiritually inclined, there are things that will attest you that you're spiritually inclined. Number one, you must be humble in nature. Number one, you must maintain integrity. These two qualities determine or define who you are as a spiritual person. And when you lost on these two aspects I'm mentioning, you are not a spiritual person, you are an evil person. Because every spiritual person maintains integrity. You respect laws, you respect rules. You don't break laws, you don't break rules. So the evil woman, I always say that she's a koba, that she used to call herself. So how can such a person, you have something serious with such an individual? You are risking your life. That's why I keep on telling our men, our people, so be aware of this evil woman. I keep on saying this. Why we are saying it? Because I don't want my people to perish out of ignorance of this evil woman. She may be she look like a saint. She may be talking good. You think that she meant what she's saying, but she's evil. When she didn't get what she wants, she will destroy everything. That's her. Look at someone who entered
the guy said that I refuse to be a sellout. Another thing that irritates me about them is that I hate to see somebody like a foolish person. You know you are foolish. You know that you are foolish. They know that they are foolish, but they are foolish with foolishness with arrogance, like pride. You are very, very proud of your stupidity. That is height of it. If there's difference between somebody who don't know, don't know, but you don't want to know, and somebody who don't know and you are proud that you don't know. That is so irritating. Look at what he's saying now. So this guy don't know the meaning of sellout. First of all, before you use the word sellout, go and find the meaning. A sellout is somebody that is assigned to do something, or someone that pretend to be with you, and you reverse trust on that person, and all of you are moving together. That minute, the person turn around and walk out.
Oh yeah, we call banana. That minute,
Okay. Go with him again before I welcome because we have Ole in the house and EK Jesus is also on call with he's waiting on he's on hold on WhatsApp. Let me flash for you to know the kind of why it's just a few seconds video. You already know how trust is all this why, right? Now, you go to the although on a video mail upload this morning. From the beginning, that call I can go today. I want somebody that won't walk with I didn't name before then, in Ifoku.
I know before I go on an attack. I know I know. I know before I go on.
I say, Nayabro, somebody now yeah, my brother. Open at this woman now blowing up or Galatara, Katie, you imagine.
She lacked the integrity, like I said. She lacked it. She don't know what she's doing. How can you trust such a person?
This guy said, he said, you people are agents of a caterpillar, Fulani Pekin, born in Biafra land. You know, your problem is that you have mental issue, brain. You are not only stupid, but you're a madman. You are insane. That is just its fact. And him and Oya man and he said, "Okay, I have the worst part of it." Oya is of a pardon. An Igbo man.
Definitely.
Oya man is said, "No, you not gonna go yourself. You are gonna win it." He said, "Okay." God bless USB. That's Jesse. I see you. So, my brother, thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, my brother.
I really appreciate you. EK Jesus, are you still there? Or should I welcome our brother Ole? Ole, you are
welcome. So a bit of the I hear so it's camera.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, everybody in the platform. And you know, one thing you should understand is, well, I don't understand why you should be bothering yourself about ignorant subjects. And so move for the
EK just hold on. Let Ole finish first.
Explanation of this video. You know the video you are playing now, you are taking everybody's back mind of the past, what MK have said before. And this is just to remind you what is happening now. He have already seen those things in front of him before. So all the whole explanation you're explaining is exactly what is playing out now.
Exactly.
And again, I've seen and I've evaluated my mindset in terms of to say that this Biafra, also this Biafra one I think is the last miracle on earth. Do you know the reason why he said that? I was in Igbo with that miracle. We're the problem of ourselves. We are the problem of ourselves. Just because of envy and jealousy. Somebody can do it. Why can't myself be the one doing it? So why should this be this guy doing it? Oh, I know there's one thing I hate. Okay, for this Biafra, the reason why we are still where we are today because of people are still dragging that vision of Iboya Nambra, Iboya Kotoga Boye Ebon.
I hate that in there.
You see that sentiment? I hate it for the rest. What you go I hate it. The only thing I have to say like ABC. Simple. The man to buy me go here back ABC. You know, so what am I saying is because of you should not bother yourself because you can't change this guy's mindset. You can't change it. Okay, see that guy who was writing rubbish in your platform now, talking about stupidity of himself. Because one thing you understand is like If it is good, it's good for him. If it is bad, it's going to be bad for him.
Exactly.
He protect or won't give protect. Only you know, are you fighting against Ngozi Arabez? You don't know. He will kill you. We kill Ngozi Arabez. Okay, Kito. Everyone will partake in it. So why you? Oh yeah, Bunda, I was all these are rubbish, bro. Those are rubbish. They're just pretending. They're just pretending, deceiving
Many of
themselves.
them.
They are deceiving themselves. You are fighting against something you can't even win. You can't win it. And you can't tell people not to know what is good and what is bad. Just because of your own selfish interest. You see? Don't bother yourself with this kind of people right off, eh? Because I know sometimes it's annoying. Even move for
Honestly, it's annoying. It's annoying.
Even sometimes I see what some guys will just pick up their keyboard and start writing rubbish, eh? You know what comes to my mind? I wish I'm closer to this person. He will know what to understand what the next thing I'm going to do to him or her. So don't bother yourself, my brother. Keep your good job doing and continue what you're doing. And you're doing. I'm sure some people, guys, who have the last miracle these guys never expected you to come into the you are the last person they never expect. Go a Kelena. Biafra
Exodus.
Because these guys they never expected like this going to take place. So when you see them hammering on you, talking to you in this manner, it's like they're trying to tell my brother, keep your job, good job going. That's no, don't bother yourself because don't bother yourself. You're gonna walk into the because my mother said that Oya Nachi or Nachi Owe. Yes, don't down Nachi, I'm not over. So I'm going to keep a good job, my brother. I'll be behind there watching what you're doing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate. And the guy is still dishing out some accusations. He said, "Kai, you look like a Fulani born in Biafra land." I look like a Fulani. You are not the fourth that said that.
You look like you agree. You look like Fulani.
I look like a Fulani born in Biafra land.
For him, let him keep it short. It might short.
Madman. He said, continue to tell Biafrans that the USB is working with Biafra. You have mentality. Anyway, I think Alasaka, your time is counting now, starting from now. So you have more 3 minutes to vomit all you want to vomit. I will kick you. Like also said something. Also said that because of Mumu and Alasaka, we cannot continue MNK's intelligent question and answer. We are going to continue, don't worry. Because people that are here now, in-Exile and Ole and Ozil, they are part and parcel of the platform. So anytime they knock at the door is open. Honestly, I cannot deny them from access, anytime they want. Let's hear from in-Exile, my brother. Right on. Then after you now, we go back to the program. Thank you.
Good morning.
You're welcome. Madam. Olewe.
I'm fine, my brother. I'm enjoying you, Jaro.
You're welcome.
You know what? I want to thank the Biafrans and the good people and also the bad people that they listen to us this afternoon or this morning. Why I love Kai so much.
Hey, network, my brother, are you there? Network. He's having connection issue. Okay, let's continue with the program. Once he comes,
he decided to go against Ujubu. What this?
Okay, before we go there, based on what Ole said, there's something he said here about Ndenaju. Where are you from? Where are you from? Please, my people, for sake of that, let us debate a little bit. Listen to this. Watch this video.
If on the Bakaleke, one night, whether you like it or not. Nanya back it up, Yapolo now, Nanya back. I'm me after this pen, see the ever. He had a cafe. But I go, okay, 1 year and a half, we're back. Yeah, I bet no more.
Let me take it back. 1
year and a half, we're back. Yeah, I bet like it or not. Nanya back it up, Yapolo now, Nanya back. I'm me after this pen, see the ever. He had a cafe, see the ever. No, speed up, not my road that, I all that. But I go, okay, 1 year and a half, we're back. Yeah, I bet no more.
Okay, just few minutes. I don't want to. Let us watch. Just hold on. Okay, now what happened here is that somebody purchased. This woman is from Ebonyi State. He purchased land in somewhere in Anambra. What happened to her? Because she's from Anambra. Sorry, because she's from Ebonyi State, will shock you. Just it's a short clip based on what Ole said here. But then you are from Anambra. Kanu is from Abia. You don't trust him that much. You are waiting for Anambra to come and take over. Now seriously from Anambra. And Anambra na Wakadaya too much. We need somebody from Imo. Mad people. Honestly, some actually hate PM because from a state. Can you imagine that? Now hear this. That's why this is what people that are giving Afonjas listen to mock us. Hear this.
If on the Bakaleke, 1 night, whether you like it or not. Nanya back it up, Yapolo now, Nanya back. I'm me after this pen, see the ever. He had a cafe, see the ever. No, speed up, not my road that, I all that ever. But I go, okay, 1 year and a half, we're back. Yeah, I bet no more. 1 year and a half, we're back. 1 year and a half, we're Bakaleke. We are Bakaleke. So 1 year, for many people contact, we're still 1 year, I get that down, but die enough now. We're gone. Gone, you we are completely, we'll on your due for being in a way, we're running out of your money, who go with the cook oil. Why do I see a new no? Go you then. For funding one. See a ben one. Yeah, with police, Korea. Korea, put on the Naruno. And then when I would go to police, I ban up and put to you. And would you put to court? India, no one would you put to court. I would go to court about that. Can you tell me when you put to yeah, I'm a Bolon was an Amana, Halabolonia, Bakalekian. Get open deep with people. Like it didn't keep up in people. You don't look at mentality in there. Okay, even Ebonyi State all Ebonyi State all Hiboland. Ebonyi Abakaliki all Hondi. Even maybe that one of the shape now case I know I found almost 2 years in a course. I name you. MAO2. Then why in a why is the truck out of value? And then you say to no save no. Say we are called well man on DPI. If you could wait, now you elephant and Abakalekian again. Even deep with you. So because even you maybe have to anybody. Open a lawyer, barrister. No, all the Naka gave to Nayo to wire justice Nadia. So, see, I've been on Moriani Apple. I'm not verified now. One other guy, you not name me Yanua. Because I'm my other higher. This woman needs to get justice. Tag here on your son, tag here on your Buna, your Bunima. Tag them. Why I need more justice? Because, and I won't even bury that man. Before you call Walia no Ibo, man of Zeus, tag Yanova. Makana. I'm going to know what one day boy never knew Lego. Only yes, no, I never would do. When I never put up. But when you stay to be you, that Bakaleke woman 1 night, whether you like it or not.
Now, I may analyze the video later, but for the sake of our brother Ole, what he said, that's what pushed me. I have the video for almost 5 days now, but I don't have time yet to use this video, but I have to flash it here. Okay, there's many things to say on this video that people will need to learn from it. I'm not gonna say much. I'm not gonna say anything further. Let us hear from our brother here. Jesus. Right on.
Thank you. Sorry for that time. So why
I love you so much because when this thing started, you never look back to say, is it truth or is it lie? You detect the truth. You detect the truth immediately. And anytime you come out, what you will say, this is the part of this thing, I understand it this way. There's no how this person will result automatic change. There must be a truth in this. That's why I love you so much.
I appreciate you.
And God will bless you for that.
And you too. Thank you.
And thank you. Then let me talk about this man. You see Kenena. The name of Kenena Onosirugata. I swear to God. That guy Onoso Irugaka. You see, there's a lot of privilege we have in your platform. A lot of privilege Biafrans have in your platform. You interact with the people. You give time. You put link it down, and people contribute, and the people talk, and they give answer, and it correlates a lot. But Kenena, who are you? Kenena will talk, finish, and talk and talk. I love to listen to that guy, to be frank. I love to listen to him. But the point of for you to contribute to Kenena and say, may God bless you. You have walked away. If you like it, take in truth. If you like it, don't take in truth. This is the way of Kenena. And Kenena say, my contact is not in social media. And it can never be in social media. Unless anybody will Google that tomorrow will see or you put your contact in social media. He say, and my contact is not in social media. Kenena put the link here. You fill down 3 or 4 persons. Don't contribute. It's just close and walk away. That is the way of Kenena. So when we come to your platform, we will have to give you that credit for you to allow us to contribute after you say 1 or 2 things, analyze your video, analyze what is in the social media, and give us a sign for us to contribute. Come on, my brother. God bless you for that.
Amen. And you too.
So let me speak about this this woman in the past. To be frank, I will call myself a fool.
Why?
An idiot. For me to say, I will listen to this woman. I will call myself a fool. Honestly speaking.
I don't understand that. I don't understand what you mean by that. You mean for you to listen to her at all? That makes you a fool? Is that what you mean?
To listen, I'm telling you, I don't have that patience.
No.
It irritates me so much. You know why it irritates me? I'm telling you nothing but the truth, my brother. I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about any other person.
I know.
The way it irritates me because there's no reasonable word. There's no word that can patch anything in my life from her statement.
You are having network challenges. Network challenges. I don't know why. Okay, let's continue. As long as they meet. You don't need to say you are stupid or you're a fool for listening to her. You know, she was a member of the cabinet. So people believe that she may have the right information at that early stage. So to me, I don't. It's those that are listening to her now that you can say, okay, this person, you have maybe the person cannot think properly. You understand? Enrique Jesus.
Yeah. Every day when I listen to you, I have some wisdom on me.
Okay. Thank God.
I learn a lot. From you. You see, since I started listening to you, and since I started watching Ngozi Orabeze, since I started listening to Kenena, Exodus TV, Biafra is my home. Guys, all of you have a lot that anytime I queue in, I pick 1 and 2 things from you. And the 1 and 2 things from you I pick. Yes, you are a patient person that they give people time to repent. I learned that from you. Yes, I don't give people space. If you have discovered that you are not walking the track I am walking, I don't give you space. I keep you away. I keep you away straight. I don't give second chance. But since I started, remember, both of us argued this in earlier time. I said, guy, I don't give space that you're supposed to know the truth. Why won't you know the truth? Then you told me there's the people that you will give them time for them to know the truth. You remember you said that to me?
It's true.
Now, I came down, I discovered about that. I learned it from you. Now ask me, what am I going to learn from Adabi Orama?
A lot.
Come on. The only thing that we learn there is to become useless. To make my brain to become useless. What am I going to learn from Bam?
My brother.
To know how to lie.
What
am I going to learn from the news? To learn how to lie, how to manipulate. So those people that are watching them, imagine to come out in social media and say Ngozi is terrorist.
A Fulani woman.
The thing that we want to call terrorists, it is Nigeria government or Nigeria or Hausa people or Yoruba people. Yes, if they call us that name, it is right. I will accept it. But not the same person, two of you in the same cabinet before PM left. He come out and start because he has issue with her. They come out and start calling her terrorist. Come on, my brother. It's too ugly. It's too ugly. We should try. You see, I thank God for DPM. He say he's building from crash. And that crash that it is building, if we are not disciplined, my brother, if we get this Biafra, if you want to start in Nigeria, we have to be disciplined. The government has to be disciplined. The people that are ruling, it has to be disciplined. They have to teach us how to be disciplined.
Exactly.
How to be disciplined. If they do not teach us how to be disciplined, my brother, we will be worse than Nigeria. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate it. We are coming live on our main platform. I just want to share Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's message. So we are coming live there.
All right,
Madam Origin is here with us.
You are my mouthpiece.
I'm not. Your mouth is with you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. Good morning to you. Let's hear Madam Origin. You are welcome, ma. Good morning.
Oh, Mr. Kai, wow. Good morning. This one, it took me by surprise. I just opened and saw that you're live on the other side.
Yeah, I am. I said, let me come here today. I am here.
That is good. Oh, please, sorry for Sunday. I was on the. I don't even know why I logged in but there was something I wanted to quickly add up. There was so, sometimes I listen all the way, and if I have something to contribute, I log it. But that moment, I couldn't wait. So I hope I didn't think I was impatient. I was.
No, 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 no. I felt that you are because I know you are the only person that joined. Not that I don't. No, it's not that I don't appreciate other people, but your own is kind of unique. Because even if I come live, let's say 2 a.m. Different time, 3 a.m. Well, unless you are not opportune, you will join me. So
yes.
I don't have any issue with you. So if you are busy, I understand very, very well. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, that topic that day was very. I mean, I thank you so much for raising that awareness. These are the things that I am forever grateful. People like you are the reason I know that God have raised men for His work. And why I hesitated was like I was going to church and I'm like, no, I have to head out to church. And I see the importance of what you are doing. Like someone will say, oh, the pastors are doing a great job. You are doing a great job also, because this aspect, this area are areas that have been neglected. The awareness, political awareness, educating the people on what is going on in politics is another lifeline. You can imagine someone that is a millionaire and only one miserable miscreant that finds his way at the seat of governance is destroying his livelihood. He's going to work doing 3 jobs, only for one miscreant to sit down and be destroying and making his life miserable. But when you are educated on what politics is, which a lot of us, including me, I never cared a hoot about, but now I see that it is very important for us to educate ourselves and to let ourselves know what is going on. So creating that awareness, particularly that topic that Sunday, was very crucial. I thank you again for that.
Thank
Anybody
you so much.
that didn't watch that, maybe you call it a Sunday sermon, should go back to it and listen.
Thank you.
So I just called in to, thank you for that Sunday. I don't have anything to, because I just logged in. I saw you were in. I know you may be up and out again.
I will. So I just want this is the Mazi Nnamdi question and answer program that I've not played from the beginning to the end, but I think Mazi Nnamdi preaching is always new. So even if you bring
it's always fresh.
Always fresh. Even the one of 2012 also is still like, I mean, that's why I'm not analyzing that. I'm just playing that. So, but one guy who claimed that we are from Fulani, because of our base is this and that, decided to distract us. So I have to respond. On the cause of that, people begin to join, and I send the link for him to come, so that, because I believe that the best way to talk or to engage people is like we are talking now. So not when you'll be on comments and typing. My own is to reply using my voice. I think I felt that it's more difficult for you to understand what I'm saying, and it may be more difficult for me to comprehend what you are trying to type, because writing, testing someone and communicating verbally, I think they are not the same. So I felt that to invite him, join me. So he called me, a Fulani person, that I am. That he said that we are going to pay for deceiving Biafrans. So I was like, okay, since you said I'm deceiving Biafrans, can you follow this link and come and tell the whole world those things that I'm doing, what I'm saying that is not good, like is deceiving. He said I'm deceiving Biafra. I don't know. I want to know more about it, but he don't want, and that's why I sent the link. But who knows? I believe that when you send the link to people like him and they refuse to join you, to pour out their mind, for other people to learn, because he said that I'm a criminal. So you are the one running away from exposing me to the public, but I am the one inviting you to come and tell the whole world that thing that I stole from you. Say it. You don't want. But you keep on typing on convention that you're a criminal, you're a fool, and man. Me, okay, if you are carrying DNA test on me, bring the results. He said that he's more Biafran than everybody on the platform. That's laughable, because how can you say that we don't know who we are? We don't even know you. You could be Sonak Barawa, hiding using that name. That's why they don't want to. Each time you invite them, they don't want to talk, because they cannot hide. They can hide their test, but they cannot hide their voice. So that is why I sent that link. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. I'm hopping out. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now let's quickly run the program. Let's go back to Oyendu preaching. Okay.
Against Ojukwu, castigated Ojukwu, was talking every day. Then after the war, Obasanjo recommended him. Do you remember the lady called Kema Chikwe, former aviation minister?
Okay.
They are all from the same Biasika lineage, the same family. Those that are benefiting today in our land are all traitors, all of them. Go and check all of them. People from the lineage of traitors, they always reward them. And that is what these idiots are doing. And we shouldn't be wasting time. As I've said before, we have more important things to do. We shouldn't be wasting time listening to people who are seeking for our attention in order to become relevant. Thank you very much for calling, and may Elohim be with you. We are live and we are direct. I have somebody on the line. If they're still there, the caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning, Mazi.
Good morning. Turn down your system. I can hear myself on the background. Please turn it down and give us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay. My name is Onyeka Chukwu Peter Ikejo from Umunumo Amandowa.
Beautiful place. And where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Indonesia, Jakarta, Indonesia.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Mazi, I must say I am happy to hear your voice and speak to you today. It's an honor, it's a blessing to me, and God will bless you also. God will give you a long life.
Yes, sir.
So, Mazi, today, this question I want to ask, just a little question, but it's not a question. It's not a question to you, but it's a question because I need an answer from you.
Yes.
For people to be clear there. It's been a long time I wanted to ask this question. I want to know, please, Mazi, some of our people, our brothers down there and up here, like outside country, sometimes I heard them saying on social media, they have come to you, they have spoken to you, they have played the music like the one you play or dance the kind of music like similarly but not the same. Because I heard them say some things you said or you ever said it before. They are saying some things like that. So sometimes I heard them saying they have asked you to do this or tell you this, or they want you to do this so that the struggle or the freedom will come this way or will come like this. But I feel they feel somehow the same pain or the same way you feel. But they never want to. They never want to do exactly the same way you are doing, because I understand that you are a different person. You are 100% different person from them, because I know you are a real child of God. When somebody say true child of God, you are a true child of God from the same way you sound. Because when you had grenade break or blow, you know that it's going there. Like tank, hammer tank. Whenever it shouts, you must know that this thing is going to kill. That's the same way you sound, like a real child of God. Whenever you spoken, I know that this is the voice of child of God, because you sound like what you are going to do. That is exactly who you are. That is God in you. So I want to know these people that sound somehow similarly like you. Sometimes they say some things you said, but they are not exactly whom you are. Why is that you don't want to work with them like exactly? Sometimes they said they have spoken this, they do this, they ask you to do this, and they don't.
Thank you very much, my brother. Say I've gotten what you're saying, but stay where you are, stay on the line. You see, people say I have advised him, I have told him, I've been telling him this is how to move the struggle forward. And I ask you, these people who are saying this, how many are they? How many are they?
Okay, somebody like Tony Nande and Clifford Iloanya and some of them, there are many. There are many.
Thank you very much. You keep mentioning the name of saboteurs. And this is the problem with black people. And I've said to you, if you don't know the history of America, go back to the history of America, and especially in Virginia. When they were fighting the British, there were people that came and told them, oh, there's a way to do it. You allow them. The King George, should be here or should be there. Do you know what white Americans did to them? They killed all of them.
Benz GLB. Суперсила.
How do you want me to listen to you when you have been implementing that thing you want me to implement? It has never worked for years. And you want me to buy into it. That was how they deceived Owasrig. So listen to us. Oh, take it easy. Hey, there is a way to do it. Oh, okay, say me, and nothing ever happened till this very day. They say they think like us. They want to be like us. Then go and join IPOB. If you want to be like us, if you want to advise me, if you want me to take your advice, go and join IPOB. But not when you are an efulefu, not when you are a saboteur. I can never have anything to do with a sabo. I can't have anything to do with a saboteur. It is not possible. Not possible, not now, not tomorrow, not ever. These are the things that our people need to understand. Oba Biaseka advised Ojubu. All the efulefus and the saboteurs, of course, they advised him. But our people were being killed in the north. 300,000 people. Ojukwu went and negotiated Aburi, restructuring. They came back. The zoo said they will not implement their own restructuring. You know, when people want to rewrite history, when people want to say things the way they are not, I get very, very upset. You can't advise me when you have not advised yourself. If the advice you're giving to yourself is working, perhaps the movement you claim you lead will be preeminent today. But it cannot be preeminent because your advice and your ideas are not working. But in IPOB, what is the advice you're going to give me that will be more valuable than the advice of millions of people all over the world? Do you know how many times my phone crashed every day? Because of people who are phoning, people who are giving advice, people who are giving wise counsel. Every leader in the world has a group of advisors. Is that not correct? Is it incumbent upon that very leader to accept every advice that comes? I accept some and I reject some. Any advice that I see that is not in keeping with the modus operandi of IPOB, I jettison it. I don't want it. So I don't need an advice that will drag us back, that will take us backwards. I need advice that can only take us forward. And that is exactly what I'm doing. And if you claim you have a very beautiful idea that will enhance IPOB, that will make the life of IPOB far more palatable, far more better, then I advise you to go and join IPOB. If your advice is very good, then why don't you join IPOB and implement that very advice? Why must you be on your own? So tomorrow you run to your Fulani Janjaweed masters and their friends, and you will say to them, oh, can't you see what I'm doing in IPOB? Can't you see what I'm doing? And then they will give you money. You will come back and you begin to talk rubbish. Let's go to the line once again. We've lost our brother. The caller on the line, can you hear me? This is Radio Biafra. We are live and we are direct. Please go ahead.
Good morning. Good morning. Aholi, my leader.
Thank you very much.
This is my first time to call to get to a line. Since how many years I'm joined IPOB? This is my first time. This is my first time. My goodness. Let me just do this. This is let me just kill them now. I am speaking with Jesus of Biafra. I am now online talking with Jesus of Biafra. Aholi, my leader. I am calling from Hamburg. My name is Collins. Hey, Mazi, I greet you. I'm very, very grateful. My goodness. Mazi, I don't know. I'm short of words. Mazi, my goodness. Mazi, my question, I just have a small question. My question is this. I want to ask about our brother, Mazi Simon Ekpa, whether he's in IPOB. That is my first question. The second question is, Mazi, it's not a question, just a contribution. Any day, anytime you are coming to Holy Land to raise this flag, I want you to come with B-52, Kejibato Baghdad, B-52. We are able and capable. Biafra is capable to 500 billions. Even if we don't have it, we'll go and borrow it. Biafra is capable for that. Come with B-52 with your deputy and everybody that is with you. Come in Biafra land and raise that flag for us. That is one. That is number two. Number three is, I want you to let these people, these our doctors, if Biafra come today, please don't allow them to go and learn how to do this transplant or whatever. They will change man to woman, or woman will be man. Please, we don't need it in Biafra land. This is what I want to say this morning. I am speaking with Jesus of Biafra.
You are blessed. You are blessed. Thank you very, very much, my dear brother. And Simon Ekpa is doing a very wonderful job. I don't know if he's part of IPOB family or not, but he is doing a very fantastic job. And the job he's doing actually qualifies him to be an IPOB family member, because only IPOB can be that tenacious, can be that determined, can be that focused. So that is the way it is. And I hope that that remains so for a very long time to come. We are having a series of problems this very morning. I don't know what is happening. It comes and it goes, but we are here. We are not going anywhere. Because we are here. We are not going anywhere. We are going to remain here. As I was saying before I was interrupted once again, Simon Ekpa is doing a very good job, a wonderful job, and I commend him for it, and I want him to continue to do that. By virtue of the job he is doing, he is also Mwachineke. So we must proceed. We must proceed. And as for coming to Biafra land, that one is given, and they know it. I told them before that I would come, and I did. And of course, I'll be in Biafra land, before we commence our march. They know that very, very well. Our enemies understand that. That is why they're trying to advise me away from it, so they can say to their Fulani masters, we told you we can slow them down, we can stop them. They have not succeeded in the past, they cannot succeed now. Have a caller on the line. Your name and where you're calling from, please, if you may. This is Radio Biafra Live.
I'm calling from Anambra.
Okafor from Anambra, please go ahead.
Yes, Ahmadike, my question is, what is IPOB doing in terms of human, economic, and infrastructural development in Biafra land?
I will. It's a very beautiful question, and I will answer you this way. Is Iguacha Seaport open?
No.
Is Calabar Seaport open?
No.
Is Warri Seaport open?
No.
Do we have cargo planes landing in Owerri Airport?
No.
Do we have cargo airplanes landing in Ahaba Airport?
No.
Do we have cargo airplanes landing in Enugu Airport?
No.
How do you want us to bring in the machinery that will transform our economy? Because I'm not going to run an agrarian economy. We're going to run an aggressively manufacturing-based economy. How do we bring in the machinery to manufacture cars, to manufacture things in our land? From where are we going to get it from?
But Biafra has manpower. We are building car in Nnewi. We are building car in Nnewi. They are building motorcycle in Nnewi. They are doing a lot of
what they are doing in Nnewi. So you're telling me now that there is a foundry in Nnewi that mold car parts?
Yeah, at least.
I asked you a question, my dear brother. Answer me, because you and I, we are now educating our people, because the question you asked is a very important one. And I want our people to understand the limitations we are facing. I will ask you again. Let's look at the door. You said no with the manufacturer car, which maybe is innocent. You're talking, he's doing a very great job, no doubt about that. But let me ask you, are you telling me that there is an assembly plant, there is a foundry, it is called a foundry? Because anything we do in IPOB, we go back to the basics. Are you telling me there is a foundry, a smelting? Are you telling me we have iron and steel factory in Nnewi somewhere where they are, listen to me please, where they produce what is called a flat sheet? That flat sheet goes into a machine, and that machine will press it to form a car door or a car booth or a car hood or whatever it is. Are you telling me it's in Nnewi?
No, exactly. It's not in the Nnewi.
Exactly. What we do is we assemble. We go to China, we bring in parts of a motorcycle, they pieces it, we come and we put it together. That is not the type of economy I want for Biafra. In Biafra land, you see a Jokuta steel mill. You see a Jokuta. Any day they begin to produce rolling sheet of steel from there, with which you now fabricate into anything you want. You know you've arrived. Until that happens, it is still the same rentier economy. It is still the same consumerist economy. You go to China, you buy some substandard products, you come and you couple them together, and you say you're manufacturing. No, you're not. What you're doing, you are assembling. That is the difference. I am a political economist, so I understand. I know. Now, let me ask you this. Is there any factory in Biafra land that employs up to 500 people at one go?
Yes.
Where?
Yes. There are factories that employ such people. But
where? I asked you where, my dear brother. Where? Where? Which company?
There are factories that employ up to 1,000 people. But what we like in
I said where?
Leadership.
Give me the name of one of those places.
They have Caledon. They have what is it called? Boko Bros, they have a lot. Mazi, there is a lot of companies that have good employees, number of employees. But what we lack in this Biafra land is good leadership, and we have to put our minds on that leadership, because with that leadership, good leadership, even if we have Biafra today, it will still be like Southern Sudan. Because if you don't have good leadership and they give you power, it will still be the same thing. So our people have to go back to our origin. Before the white people came to Nigeria, we have democracy. In Biafra land, we have democracy. But we threw all these things away because of the structure Nigerian government is today. We have to leave Nigerian government and go back to our origin.
Thank you. Is that not what we are fighting for? And by the way, I need the names of those companies again. You say employ up to 1,000 people, because there is no going concern in Biafra land, maybe government ministry, privately owned business that employ, that manufacture what people want to buy, goods and services that employs up to 1,000 people. That's number one. And number two, let me make this very clear to you. You said you don't want us to be like Southern Sudan. Yes. But Southern Sudan has the fastest growing economy in the whole of Africa. Are you aware of that?
I know.
So are you saying you don't want us to have the fastest growing economy in Africa?
What I mean, the process in which by they are going, what the parallel government there in South Sudan is not advisable.
It's because of black people. I've told you these people before. Black people we have a natural tendency to undermine anything that we are doing. It is called power tussle and power crazy. A black person doesn't understand the laws of succession to power. A black person who is a commander in the field, a military man that you promoted to maybe Major General or Brigadier General or Lieutenant General, gave him charge over the army, will take the army and overthrow you. Because he's a black man, his brain is not developed enough to understand the standards of governance which is required in a society where a civilian is actually the head of state. It is the issue of the way that black people reason. That is why I go back to it all the time. IPOB, to answer your question, cannot do anything tangible in Biafra land, because as soon as you import any machinery that will improve the life of your people economically, they will seize it in Lagos. Go and ask people. We have tried. Those things are in Lagos, rotting away to this very day.
Mazi, another thing is that when we are talking about bringing in mercenaries, we ourselves as Biafran people are very bigger mercenaries. They even took our own mercenaries out in American dam. Our mercenaries are serving there. We have a lot of them. So what we are saying is this.
How do you build a modern industrial base without processing of iron ore? Just tell me, how do you process iron ore right now to get everything you have in your house, from your lampshade that you have, everything you have that is made of steel, all those things, the balustrade you have running up your staircase? I'm asking you, where do we have the iron ore now, or the capacity to smelt it, to turn it into steel, to use it to fabricate things? Where is it? Tell me. You say we have it. Where is it?
It's not anywhere.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying to you, my dear brother. That's what I'm saying. But your points are very valid. I accept everything you have said, oh. Makado Yamama, I accept everything you have said. You have made very valid points. We are going to go back to our roots. We are going to rely on ourselves more. The technology we can bring in, we bring in. The one we can export, we export. We are not going to run an aggressive economy. One thing people don't understand, which Janja we do not understand, is that they have a consumerist approach to things. That is the thing about the zoo, Nigeria. Everything about them is to consume, to consume, to consume. They don't manufacture. That is why Fulani, look at their nature. They can never grow grass to feed their cattle. They keep moving, which is a lazy man's way of animal husbandry, to move cattle from place to place. The laziest way. They can sit down somewhere, plant grass, harvest it, and feed their cattle, but they won't do it. They won't, because they are very lazy mentally and intellectually. That is why they consume, that is why they loot, and that is why they steal. That is why we want Biafra, and that is why we are going to succeed, and that is why we are going to build Biafra to become a very formidable country, a nation to be proud of all over the world. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Greetings in the name of the King of Kings, Emperor Ali Selassie, Rastafari. Rastafari, bless the eye because of the great job you are doing for Biafrans. And so grateful to make the connection that was made from beginning of creation, because Biafra is a worldwide thing. It is a black man thing which will benefit.
Please, can you give us your name? Give us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Chukwudi Chime. I'm calling from Austria.
Thank you. Proceed.
Yes, sir. So, and the connection of Rastafari and Biafra, coming from the flag, connecting with Marcus Garvey, and coming from with the man fulfillment of prophecy, because black people, I see your righteous indignation for black people's backwardness, so to say. But we know that we have to also give Elohim, the glory and justify everything, because he made everything for a purpose, even the wicked for the time of judgment. What is judgment? Judgment is common sense, justice, linking up things, making sense out of everything. So knowing that when we open up the Torah, we hear ourselves, first of all, he mentioned Ethiopia. And now, and we know that Torah is actually Afrocentric, so to say. And it was a pleasure for me to hear that get the longitude and the position of geographical position of Biafra land. And there is a great thing to hear. And knowing that the same place that was not colonized by the Europeans, that this is a place where this King of Kings had to be coronated. And now it's very, very important. Our people are suffering from identity kind of crisis. And I've heard you often talk about our identity. We talk about circumcision and the way we give into marriage and all those things. And we see all of them in Torah. And we see pastors, they do not come up and even make our people know their identity. You know, so, and we know that Deuteronomy 28:68, when we talked about last time, I had one or last broadcast when you talked about the slavery and we selling ourselves. It's because we left the Most High's command, making the curse to come up what Moshe was talking about. So being carried away in ships. So it was there where the problem started, because we left ourselves in a way, then it ended up in this selling of ourselves, and that people cannot even buy us. They even forget, even we try to sell ourselves sometimes, it doesn't even function, it doesn't bring anything. And this our brother who was the Z600, the guy who made Izundo. Izuagu. Not Izundo, Izuagu. No, give thanks, brother. Izuagu. You know, and you compared him to Henry Ford. But the thing is that him actually is like the Mr. Washington Carver, who was actually the person who manufactured Ford. Henry Ford was the commercializer. He commercialized it and patented it. So it's like a black man found made even the Ford, but other people took it. So our own brother created it, and the European patented it and commercialized it, and now they call it Ford and connected to it. So going back to the root, my brother, you're doing a great job. And now this is a thing that and I had you also talked about our who were taken away doing slave trade to have a place in Biafra, and that we are going to create a Biafra to set example. So which is exactly the same mission of Marcus Garvey, Mosiah Garvey, whose is actually was not touching the parents of people like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and those. So just the tiny breeze of them of Marcus Garvey. So my brother, my people, when they get to understand this, that is our identity, knowing ourselves, know where going back to the crossroad, where we missed ourselves, know ourselves, and justifying Hashem, Elohim, for the whole thing that we gone astray, then going back, no, because you cannot do better if you don't know yourself. You cannot love somebody else if you don't love yourself. So when we go back to that crossroad, which is actually everything, but I'm just trying to give our people hope, reflect that it is a it is a high place actually, and it is in praise of the Most High. All those things, even our stupidity, but it doesn't mean that we are going to start glorifying our stupidity. It's for us to go out of this stupid aspect and glorify Him and know the root of everything, both our flag and everything.
We do, my dear brother. You have been normally it's only about 2 minutes, but what you're saying is correct. But I want to also correct an impression. If you are a fast runner and you don't participate in the World Athletics Championship or the Olympics, nobody will ever say you are the fastest man on earth. So if you possess talent or potential and you are unable to showcase it, nobody will know you have such talent. That is the way it is. Now, if Europeans were clever enough to patent most of our inventions, we should not begrudge them. It is just like us going abroad to go and buy private jets and all the rest of it. How about if they say they're not going to sell it to us because we are black people from Africa, we should go and manufacture our own? We'll start complaining. That's the way it is about life. People take advantage of what they can take advantage of. But what I'm saying is that in Biafra land, we will be a manufacturing economy. We will try and grow, not just by mouth, not just what people say, but from what we do and what we are going to do. The world will know how serious we are. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me? Your name, please, and where you have just called us from. Have we lost him? The caller on the phone, can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Christopher Ifeanyi Ekpo.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kyiv. I'm calling from Kyiv, Ukraine.
Ukraine. Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
Yes. I'm from Umudike in Abia State.
Thank you. Please go ahead. We are listening.
Yeah, I'm calling concerning four issues. 1, concerning God. 2, concerning weapons. 3, concerning the name Nigeria.
Yes.
And 4, concerning the coat of arms of Biafra.
Make it in 2 minutes. Compress the whole thing into 2 minutes.
Yes, you know, any nation without a strong military will be conquered. This is why USA, Russia, North Korea are strong today. So Ukraine is currently at war with Russia, and there's access to weapons on this side of the world, you know. Even USA know the power of the Asians, that is China, Russia, and Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
That is why USA treats them with caution. If you touch any one of them and they join forces, they'll conquer USA.
And what is your point? What point are you trying to make?
The AK-47, what I'm trying to tell you is you should acquire weapons. You should consider this area to get weapons, you know. Even the AK-47 was designed by Russia.
Okay, and your second point is acquiring weapons. Yes, I've noted that. What is your second point?
Also, yes. Also about God, you call God Elohim, right?
Yes.
I want to know the language of what Elohim is, because people call God in different languages. Some in Arabic they call
Elohim is
Allah.
Hebrew. Elohim is Hebraic. It's Hebrew. Yes.
Hebrew.
Yes.
I just want you, if you can, you can address the people to call, since Biafra is not only one language, Biafra we have different languages.
Mm.
So if you can generalize it and just call it God, and people should
who called the Almighty God? Who called Almighty God? Who called Almighty God? Who called the Almighty God? What language is it?
I think God is just a general language for everyone.
No, it is not. It's by the Europeans. And who brought
freedom? I believe in freedom of worship. I just wanted to.
No, but you asked me, my dear brother. You asked me. You asked me a question, and I answered. I said Elohim is Hebrew.
Okay.
And you said, shouldn't I use a name that's acceptable to everyone? I asked you to recommend one. and you said God. And I'm telling you that.
I said God.
Sorry?
Yeah, I said God, yeah.
And God is European. Is the name that Europeans call the Almighty. And we from Biafra, the Igbo Biafrans, we call him Chukwokika Biama. Then Izon called him Tamono. I'm coming.
Everybody also can call God in any language. You can call him Chuku, Chineke, Allah, anyone, but as long as you're all talking about one God, that is God, one God.
Did I tell you to always refer to Chukwokika Biama as Elohim all the time? Is that what I said? Did I say that?
I'm just saying it.
But because I cannot see the relevance, I want to know where you got that impression from. Because before you say such a thing, you must have gotten an impression from somewhere. And I'm asking you, why did you say we should use God and not
listening to you? I got the impression from listening to you.
And what did you get from listening to me? That I said that God should be called Elohim and no other name. Is that what you got? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm asking you again. I said from listening to me, you deduced that I don't want people to call, God by any other name except Elohim.
No.
Exactly.
No, that is not what I said. I said everybody can refer to God in different languages.
And I said, did I preach or ask anybody not to call God by whatever name they like? Did I say that?
Okay. Also about the name Nigeria, I must also commend you. When I heard you are like the first person that I've heard from the other side of the world pronouncing it well, like the real pronunciation, which is Nigeria.
It's Nigeria. That's not Nigeria. Nigeria is anglicized. It's Niger area.
Yes.
People who are niggers.
Yes. Since I've come to this region of the earth, nobody has ever, anytime I present my passport or none of them have ever said Nigeria. It's only Nigeria. Even when I say Nigeria, that is the word they know is Nigeria.
Because they understand. Because they understand. And thank you, my dear brother. They understand what the name means. I have a caller on the line. This caller, can you hear me? Can you hear me? No, they cannot hear me. They cannot hear me. And the time now is approximately, should I say, 18 minutes to 9. It's 18 minutes to 9, isn't it? In the land of Biafra, of course it is. 18 minutes to 9 a.m. in the land of Biafra. People are calling. The lines are flooding. We must take your message. Now they don't listen. Once I hear background noise, I cannot take your call. But I'm sure that some will not listen. They will still come back to repeat the same mistake again and again and again and again. Once I hear background noise, I cannot listen to you. I cannot take your call. And if you have any message to send, please endeavor to do so. The caller on the line, can you hear me? They won't listen. There is background noise. They will not listen. They won't listen. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
I can hear you, my beloved leader. My name is Jimmy, calling you from Biafra land.
Go ahead, we're listening.
My honorable leader, I just want to call your attention in respect of some security aspects.
Security aspects will not be discussed on air. Not on air. We don't discuss security on air. If you have any questions to ask relating to what we are doing on a general level, not security, I will listen to you. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Your name, please, and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Ihama Daniel Shadikobi. I'm calling from New Delhi.
From New Delhi, please go ahead.
New Delhi. Yeah, I just want to thank you for what you are doing. I don't know if not because of you and I, but we are the Biafran we be today.
By now, your name will be Musa. They will sell all of you. Your name will be Musa.
By now, they will have conquered all of us. I'm telling you, I'm being frank about it, because what Buhari said before he came to power is exactly what he is pursuing. and he's not pretending about it. So I just want to thank you. Yeah, I just want to thank you for what you are doing. I just want to thank you. And secondly, my suggestion is that in one of your programs, you made mention of contacting somebody who can speak in Hausa language.
Yes.
So that you can be able to send this information to them, because they need it in the north there. With the level of killings and the poverty and all of that, what they need is motivation. What they need is information, and we need to let the Hausa population know that they are different from the Fulanis, and let them know that the Fulanis are their problem. So we need to create this.
I'm sure they know that.
Let them understand that.
I'm sure they know that. If you go to my page on Facebook, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will see it there. It's very, very clear. Very, very clear. I made it very clear. The Hausa women are now protesting against the killings by Fulani terrorists, which nobody wants to talk about, which nobody wants to rise up to confront, because what matters to them is to groom the next generation of looters and criminals. And black people are wired that way. All they are seeing, when they see all those millions stolen by NMPC, NDDC, EFCC, APC, all that matters to a black man is, how do I steal my own? Not how to fix it. So they will always have limitless number of recruits. But thankfully we have come that all that nonsense may come to an end. Thank you for calling, my dear brother. I have another caller on the line. Your name and where you're calling from, please. No, they are taking time. The caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from, please. Can you hear me? No, they are wasting time. Let me go again to the line. The caller on the line, can you hear me? No. They are wasting time. Once you don't answer immediately, it is over. It is absolutely over. I don't have time to waste. If you're serious, you will take your call and you speak immediately. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Odinipaku. I'm calling you from New Delhi, India.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, thank you, my leader. I am very, very excited this morning to get to you. I don't want to ask questions. I want to make a contribution.
Go ahead.
I want to tell our people that because I can see that there are a lot of people making unnecessary videos online and trying to distract us. I want to tell them that enough is enough. We had enough in Nigeria, and we are heading home. I want to thank you, my leader, because you've done a lot. You've done a lot. I mean, nobody could have done this if not you. And I want to bless you, Elohim, for giving us such a person like you. You've done more than enough. You've sacrificed enough for us, and I'm very, very grateful. And I'm happy that you are leading our people through the right path. I say, may God bless you. May God bless you. May He continue to bless you and bless your family. May He continue to bless IPOB all over the world. I thank you very much, Mr. Kanu. Thank you very much for leading our people out of darkness. Thank you very much. I bless you.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. That is our aim, to lead our people out of darkness into the light. And you don't expect darkness to keep quiet. I expect them to float their own. I'm even sure that the person that said he wants to interview me was a station that was set up by Ohaneze to try and fight me and fight for Igbo presidency. And I welcome it. I welcome this very battle. We destroyed the zoo. IPOB destroyed the damnable zoological republic. That today they're a laughing stock. That today that they have to put on. In fact, they're even afraid to parade their mask wearing Aisha boyfriend before the people. But he can go to Mali. He cannot stay and address the zoo, but he can go to Mali. And look at the stupid mask they gave him. You can see where his original ear is, where his glasses went into. We destroyed the zoo. How much less Umuokoko? You see people giving them relevance because you love gossiping. That is one problem with an Igbo man, is he loves to gossip. That's why you give them time. And I said, don't listen to them. Ignore them and they will fade away. Keep talking about them and they keep giving them money to keep doing more. The caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hi, am I live?
Yes, you're live. Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Okay. I'm calling from U.S., Virginia.
From Virginia, thank you. Please go ahead.
I just wanted to give you an advice. The advice is, ever since you said, Biafra is coming this year, I noticed that the guy in Asarok is making moves now.
Yes.
They said he went to Mali. I don't know if that's the real guy or not.
Did you see the mask? Did you see the mask he was wearing? The hyper reality mask? Do you have a picture of him in Mali? Do you have it?
Yeah, I saw I saw a video.
Not video. They took a close-up picture of his. I think that was the right side of his face. Did you see his original ear and the fake one on the mask he's wearing?
I need to pay attention.
Girl, that's what I'm asking people to do. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I noticed they're making moves ever since you said Biafra is coming this year. They've been trying everything to kind of quench that. So let's be cautious on what we say.
I know. I agree with you. But Elohim is in control. Chukwokika Biama is in control. But your advice is well taken. Ever since I said Biafra is coming this year, Masabondi, Rinanto, all of them, all the fulefus from everywhere, they imagine. Because their problem is not they may want Biafra to come, but they want Biafra that also their names will be recognized, even though that they are traitors and sabo.
Exactly.
And as I said, I welcome it. IPOB destroyed the zoo.
The same thing going on now.
Fools everywhere.
Everyone want to have their name
better to do. I have told you before, only fools and idiots discuss people. Sensible human beings discuss ideas. That is why you can never hear white people be as gossipy the way that black people are. You know that somebody has nothing to contribute. Nothing. You ask them, if your idea is so wonderful, how come you don't have any followers? Simple question. And there is your answer. But you will not listen. You will not listen because you people, you love gossip so. Hey, you man and gossip. You love gossip. And that is why people who are driving cattle are driving you. That is why somebody with no knowledge about governance can impose Hope on you in Imo State. Keep on gossiping. Go along and keep gossiping. Instead of you to ignore fools, you're busy giving them oxygen for no discernible reason. For no reason. For no reason. And that is why most of us are in the mess we are in today. The white man, they are developing vaccines to kill you. You don't talk about it. People go and loot your treasury dry. You don't want to talk about it. No, you don't. The only thing that you want to talk about are things that are roundly irrelevant. Absolutely irrelevant. And you don't want to learn. You don't want to learn. And because you don't want to learn, that is why the Janjaweed basically taking care of your lives for you. Because you have no, how can I put it? I don't know what it is about our people. You have seen the progress we have made. So do you think that the zoo will keep quiet? Go1 said they are going to bring out money. That's what Go1 said. We will bring out money. We will bring out money to give to Igbo people to sabotage this very effort. And you think they won't do it? Given that we have destroyed the zoo. Before we were talking about Asarok, what is happening in Asarok. You idiots, instead of you to leave gossip and focus on what we are doing to collapse the zoo, you are busy talking about nonsense every blessed day. Idiots who are irrelevant. And this is how you want Biafra, this is how you want Biafra to be. You want us to go into Biafra, instead of you to face the government and confront the government, you are busy gossiping and talking rubbish every blessed day. How foolish can you people be? How stupid can you people be? Can't you reason? So all the years we've been teaching you to reason, you cannot reason up until now. Every little thing they distract you, they bring in Big Brother, they distract you. Every little, what is wrong with you black people that you cannot reason like human beings? You heard Bill Gates come out to say they are going to test vaccine on you because of your stupidity. You leave what you're supposed to be fighting and fighting rubbish. Fighting rubbish all the time. That's what we have been teaching you to avoid for very many years. But for some reason, your brains cannot grasp it. You can't. The calls are just too. This is crazy. The calls are too much, and the lines keep crashing. It keeps crashing. So there is not even. I can't even take any calls anymore. Unbelievable. The caller on the line. Can you hear me? Yes, please. Your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi Nnamdi from Padova, Italy.
From Padova, Italy. Please go ahead.
Hello, my leader. My comment not clear.
Of course you are. When I say go ahead, that means I can hear you. If I can hear you, the whole world is listening. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So glad to speak to you this morning. I'm so glad to speak to you. The other time we were expecting you to come here, every preparation, and you had an emergency call to the USA. But I know that as soon as this lockdown is over, I know that you will still show up.
I will be there, of course.
I want to thank you for everything that you have been doing for us. I want to thank you.
Thank you.
I want it's not easy. Without you and without the rise of our people in Biafra land, who knows where we would have been today. Sorry that I did not introduce myself. My name is Peter. I am from Newi in Anambra State in Biafra land.
Thank you. Go ahead.
So what I want to tell you is that I've gone on Agrega because Mazi, I've been in Italy here for 8 years and I've seen how things are going here. I'm still I don't feel pity since I came into IPOB. I don't feel pity for myself when I hear racism here and there, racism here and there. All I tell them that don't complain of racism. The stupidity is from us, not from the white people. When we come here, they don't give us a job. They don't give us nothing. It's because they don't want you. And you will see a black man complaining racism. I say, Mr. Man, shut up. Why would you be complaining racism? Why Italy has IGP about the Biafra? You be talking rubbish, and you are here complaining of racism. So, Maz, I want to also tell you because I have my mom and dad in London, and the problem that I'm having with them today is because of Biafra. The problem I still talk to my mom. I know that she used to be stubborn about IPOB stuff, but I don't care. She's my mom. But for my dad, that's the only problem we are having. Okay, Mazi, there's something that happened in the first week of what is it called in Obanam Road in Delta State, land, where he's building a house. So because I have my younger ones too in the University of Delta State. So the man who is taking care of that place, site where he's building that house, he communicated with the man. He told the man that he needs to do some work there, that he needs my two brothers to go there with him and help him out. And all of a sudden, I don't know how God changed his mind, and he said no, that he should dump them, he should go and look for laborers outside and pay them. And this man went outside. What he did, he went to pick two Northern Fulanis who had also doing some laborers work. He took them to that building. I still we are working, and this man was downstairs doing some things. And do you know what this about the 3 or 4 Fulanis, what they did? They had to carry block. This block that doesn't have road that is into build the house. From that upstairs, they threw it on the head of this man. And this man shouted with blood on his head. This man ran out of the gate. Do you know that before they could return, these Northern Fulanis, all of them have disappeared. All have disappeared. So, why I knew this story was that when they were communicating with my elder brother, I was there and the phone was on speaker. And they know that they will tell me this.
this. I know that they will never tell me this. Even till today, they haven't opened up to me that such thing happened. Because if they tell me such thing, I will only send them one of your picture when you say that if you support one Nigeria will consume you. That is the only reply I will have for them. Even till today, I want to. I'm thanking all of our people in Biafra land. Please keep it up. It's not easy. Please, there are so many of you who has, like Mazi Nnamdi used to tell us, there are so many Taiwan tapas who reason well more than your average PhD holder in the zoo. Please, some of you reason.
PhD, stupid PhD.
I'm telling you, they say they are holding PhD. Look at somebody like my father. Do you know what he told me? He told me that wow, that as they went there, they thought that as they come there, that the Nigerians, the British will be worshiping them because they are the colonizers, they are like us and everything. I said, oh, they'll be worshiping you as a black man, as a fool that we are. They come and create a country, they made us, they put us under, they become our God, and you want them to worship you. I think you are doing a joke.
You are absolutely right. You are absolutely correct. The thing about it is that there is a level of consciousness I want our people to attain. And if we do not attain that level of consciousness, we will find life extremely difficult as an emerging, vibrant, aspiring African nation. That is one thing our people must have in their brain. The way you reason, the way you analyze information, the way you absorb information tells all there is about you. Now, I see, when we preach, sometimes people don't reason, they don't listen. I said to them that you cannot allow a white man to come to your land to create a nation for you, and you expect that white man to respect you, not to be racist towards you. Racism is as a natural consequence of the stupidity of a black man. I say it always and without hesitation. Okay, look at the zoo. Why are the Fulani Janjaweed in charge? The Fulani Janjaweed, they came. They're not original to the zoo. The Fulani just came to the zoo. The owners of the land where they occupy are Hausa people, Nupe people, the Wagi people, the Bira people, the Bachama people, the TV people. They are not original. But because of the stupidity of Hausa man, TV man, Nupe man, Yoruba man, Igbo man, Ison man, because of our collective idiocy, the collective stupidity of the people who actually own the land, a bunch of reprobates, a bunch of people who are uneducatable, are busy. Not only are they stealing money from you and making your life a living hell, you are supporting them. That is why in Imo State today, the will of the people was not respected. In broad daylight, they went to the Supreme Court. They removed Onogen, who is a Biafran, the rightful occupier of that very position, the Chief Justice of the Federation. They put in somebody that studied Sharia law. Everybody is just looking like this because all that matters to you is the turn of my village in 2023 or Igbo presidency 2023. That is all that matters. So when I look at people reasoning the way these people are reasoning, I weep for black people. I don't see any hope unless Biafra comes. I see no hope. A black man is a bundle of ignorance. And when you come to Igbo land, you add the tendency to gossip inside him. He's finished. Finished. That is why these people were there. A Fulani woman came and divided Ebema into three and said, you are Ebema, yes, but from today, you are Niger Delta. And we clapped and said, yes. Oh, you're right, Hajia. And you, Ebema, you are Imo State. The same family divided into two. And when people come and tell me rubbish about Niger Delta, I want to strangle them. That is the extent of the stupidity and idiocy of a black man. And until we understand how foolish we are, we cannot begin to emerge from this darkness that we are in. It's a good thing that your parents have seen it, and maybe they will now be able to change. Have they cut us off again? Is Facebook off again? They cut off and they come. Unbelievable. The caller on the line, can you hear me, please? I'm hearing my voice. I cannot take your call. And we have come to a rather very jaundiced program this morning because of all the interruptions, that I am sure that our message did get out all the same. And before I bring this program to a close, I must caution and warn each and every one of you. Some of you don't know history. Some of you do not rigorously pursue knowledge. But I will urge you to try and do that from today onwards. The way we reason is fundamentally flawed. That is why some of you will allow yourself to become distracted. You are allowing yourselves to become distracted. But we are not. IPOB can never ever be. Gossip your lives away all you like. Our focus is the same. Do you know why they want to confuse you? Because they want you to support
Biafra war. We are going to end it here. Thank you so much, all of you that join us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless all of you. Our brother, Oluchiwa God. Thank you, sir. And Chris, Biafra's son, I think you joined us late somehow, and I appreciate you for joining us. Benjamin Ugo, you said that you were in the program. So Oliver also, God bless all of you. And please, we are going to come live later tonight on our main platform. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe and make sure you share the message very, very, very well. See you again, my people, and God bless you.